Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Aneria, the Shattered Realm, session 22.
Woo! Double peace sign.
Yep.
22.
I'm very happy to have most of the crew back tonight. Preston is currently making us all jealous.
Hold on, that makes it sound like you're not happy to have at least one or more of us not here. I'm happy to have most of them back.
You're right. I am 50% happy tonight. You can guess which one is the one that I'm not happy to be here with. But anyway, you keep your hand down. No, Preston is out at PAX East making us all insanely jealous because he gets to be at a convention and we don't. But we wish him a safe flight home. Hopefully he doesn't catch the con sickness, and we'll be back next week. Which puts us in a little bit of a predicament tonight, but we'll get to that in just a moment here. Mm-hmm. First of all, the usual: liking, commenting, subscribing. These are the three things that make a man and a woman a woman. So you must do it.
And a non-binary.
Exactly.
Makes a bolt
Thank
a
you.
bolt.
Makes a bolt a bolt. Yep. There are four things you need to be a living person.
There are four genders: man, woman,
non-binary,
and bolt.
And bolt. That's it. Yep. So make sure that you do any combination of those three to get your proper gender allocated, I suppose.
It's your gender reveal party.
Exactly. Yeah. Like if you're male, comment if you're non-binary, subscribe if you're female.
Put a buttress in the comments if you're bolt.
Exactly.
Is there a buttress emoji?
I wish.
We gotta figure one out.
Yes, we should.
Okay.
Which one looks
A
most
girder.
like
If there's like an iron girder, I'm sure that works as well.
I'm looking at it.
Also, don't forget to join us on Twitch on Fridays. We have art streams and paint streams that we do, either with Preston and myself, Scott and myself, Preston alone sometimes. We have to get Torrey on there.
Maybe me sometime.
Yeah.
Make a
I'm a
comment
lurker.
if you
I'm
want
a
me on
lurker.
there.
I'll come in. I'll comment. Bounce.
Every now and then we see
Come
the
back
giraffe.
in.
Yep.
Mess up your life. I'm out.
I don't know what I would do. I'm not interesting like you guys.
Sing stream.
Honestly,
Ooh, that'd be fun.
that would be really cool.
Sing-
Yeah,
it's like a
do
sing-along.
some-
Sing with me.
songs. I mean, we literally just
The
discussed
musical episode.
Yeah, we just discuss whatever we're feeling like. So there's movies in particular that you're excited to see, or you could talk about your favorite plays.
No,
I know I would love to talk to you about
If
your
it
favorite
wasn't
plays
hard
with
to
Preston
figure out all
Rollins.
the rights and stuff, a movie watch along.
That would
be
cool.
really fun.
Yeah. Well, so
You
what
just
you
have
do
to not stream it.
exactly what you do there is you just watch it and tell everybody we're starting
Yeah, there
now,
you go.
and then and then you just
Just
comment
chat
throughout it.
There you go. I might have to do that.
Jonathan Frakes did that with Star Trek First Contact. He and a
nice.
bunch of people got together and did like a live.
So they just showed
live-
their faces, but not the
Yeah,
content.
and they could
Just say,
react
Okay,
and
ready?
talk about
Press
it.
play now.
Yep. They said get to this point in the movie, and then
Yep.
when we say go, hit go. You know.
Cool. Well, I might have to experiment with that.
Exactly. So look out for maybe some new stuff coming soon to the streams. And then
7 p.m.
yes,
Mountain Time.
Thank you.
We had a little bit of a weird scheduling issue last time
Because of
the time change. So it kind of messed things up. Some people came in late.
And then don't forget to also throw a little love to Syrinscape, who makes wonderful little sound effects for our individual scenes and battles. We love them, and you should check them out too. Not sponsored. We just love to enjoy what they provide.
Reach out.
Yes.
Okay, here's what I
Email
think
them.
looks the most like a buttress.
Okay. We're gonna
in my
display it
emoji
right
options.
here.
A boomerang
Okay.
or a scooter.
That's an upside down buttress.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's one that's fallen off
If
of
you're
a
back.
Your nickname is
That's
Scooter,
what
so that one
that
works
is
really well.
perfect.
Yeah. So leave a boomerang or a scooter. In fact, vote for boomerang or scooter by putting in your emoji on what should be the buttress.
Or tell us if there's something better.
If we ever do become members for the channel, we have
Custom
to do a buttress
Yeah,
emoji.
okay.
Yeah.
We have to figure something out for it. So
I mean, actually, factually, how about this? I don't know what that's called.
that's a
Am I right?
a side rule or a
Yeah, that's a
Like a T. Like
it's a
a
triangle.
T-square
It's a carpenter's
thing, but not
carpenter square.
that.
carpenter
Carpenter
square.
square.
Yeah.
Carpenter
Because
square.
we do stuff.
God, this
He
is
does.
going to be the weirdest thing I've ever said. Put a carpenter square in the comments if you're bold.
Not religiously affiliated.
No. All right. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead. And,
We also have
right.
we have a Twitter account. We have Reddit. We also have
TikTok.
All
Woo.
links in the description.
Yep, I haven't done too much on it, but you can see some upcoming stuff on there.
Some sneak peeks.
Yeah, some sneak peeks.
Make a TikTok.
Yeah, we really should. Like, we should do
we
a few
should do that one right
ones. So.
We should.
No, you could see us make it and then watch it later.
It would be like
Or actually watch the TikTok
TikTokception?
first,
Meta.
and then you watch us make it later.
Meta TikTok.
We just did, what was that movie that Christopher Nolan just did in the pandemic? Tenet.
Tenet,
We're going to
yeah.
Tenet a TikTok for you.
Now we have to. I mean, Scott, get your phone out.
okay, what are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Okay, we have to film a TikTok. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
It could just be like, this is game night. And people will see that now. But in,
they'll be
what,
like,
2-3
what?
weeks, they'll see the making of.
Yep.
Making of.
If we did it backwards.
Okay, it's game time.
Woohoo!
Woo.
Yay!
Is this symbol okay? Is that
Look,
is that all
look,
right?
the most important part of game night.
Have very many eggs.
I'm like, bye.
Eggs.
All right, bye.
Good. It's little of me as possible.
Now go back in time and watch that on TikTok.
But let's go ahead and get into tonight's game with a little bit of a recap on last time. The party had decided to formally bring Fred on as a member of the Wayward Watch. She accepted and immediately tried to take over and rename it, as expected. Then the party also claimed salvage rights on the Harried Arrow and spent the next week or so repairing it. Also, Fred went off on a little side adventure of her own one evening and came back with a bag of clothes.
Later, Hosen.
Yep,
yeah.
later hosen for everybody. Thank you. I couldn't remember exactly what it was.
You really couldn't?
It's been a couple weeks.
Okay.
I have
I
a lot
wouldn't
going on.
remember
I'm
for
very
that.
I'm very important, you know.
I know you are.
The last couple of days were also spent with Leah Horaneth, the law mage who is helping out and doing final preparations, speaking with Victor about his upcoming trial with the Baba Yaga. She gave you all a rundown of what not to do when dealing with a fae of her caliber. And then you all met Moops, a
Moopsie.
little mole rat man. Not mole rat.
Yeah, naked mole rat.
From Moobound.
Yeah, he's technically a mole. Oh, no, a mole rat. Duh. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Can we cut that? I don't want to look stupid. I just want to look reasonably stupid.
Yeah. I know. That's the goal. Look reasonably stupid. Look stupid enough for what your face looks like.
Exactly.
So I probably look more. I could do more stupid than like the rest of you.
No. Bad. Moops led you down through a tunnel, talked about his life and how he came to be in the service of the Baba Yaga. At first, the party was enamored with him and wanting to help him, and then once they learned of his not so tragic and more creepy backstory, they decided to not want to help
Yeah,
him
we
at
rescinded
all.
our offer to
I'm not sure if everyone doesn't want to not help
Okay,
him.
true. Sorry. I will never know what Fred wants to do.
You'll never know. Most men don't know what she wants.
But
very
Bolt
frustrating.
did rescind the offer to
Yes,
join
I
the crew of the
officially
Harried
rescinded the
Arrow.
offer to
Afterwards, you met formally the Baba Yaga. She was, just as Bolt remembered her and Victor remembered her, as kind of conniving and not snidely. I wanted to say snidely, but not snidely. She was, yeah, she was just as creepy as ever. And you also met her, the prosecutor of the trial. Don't know if anybody remembers that hag's name.
Melba.
Yes, very good.
Melba
Wonderful.
toast.
There's a little dice for you. Don't eat it. Don't. You'll be indebted to the Fae.
Ooh, one night we should have dice
Oh, yeah. Here's a
shaped
feather.
snacks.
We should, but we need to make sure we keep them away from the regular dice.
That'd be
Or
very
we
confusing.
put all the regular dice away and only roll
Only
with.
Or
And then when
we
they
mix
fail
them all
you,
together and play dice roulette.
and then when they fail you, you eat
We
it.
might have to go to the dentist after.
And then you also were introduced to the kind of the jury of this trial that's going to happen, including
The Fang or the Talon?
the Claw, actually.
The one I didn't say.
close.
Yep. This is the wrong thing.
I was just making sure.
That was amazing.
Session 21. Yes.
Yes, 21 was last time.
Perfect. The four are the Scarred Wolf from the Summer Court, the Claw representing the Fall Court, Frog King Roke, representing the Winter Court.
And
then
big ass frog, King Roke.
King Roke. For your records, if you want, it's spelled RRRROAKKK. Let's add another K in there. Let's add another K in there just to be safe here.
My word.
Ooh, boy. And then, of course, from the Spring Court was She of Many Tangles. Another familiar face to the two original members of the party, but familiar to all the players.
I love her.
After that, everything was just about to begin, and we kind of wrapped it up for the evening, which brings us to the little bit of an issue that we have tonight. Our defendant is not here to defend himself. So I'm going to say, as you're all sitting down, getting ready, the opening kind of preamble where the Baba Yaga starts rambling off about how glorious it is for all the courts to be together once again, in harmony, da-da-da-da-da. It's just kind of a lot of this, that, and other things. There's a little flutter, and something lands on Bolt's shoulder.
Which one?
The left.
I had to make sure which way to turn.
Yeah.
So I don't want to look stupid.
No, just
the
reasonably.
right amount.
Just the right amount of stupid.
Just the right amount of stupid is going to be the tagline for this
Yes.
one, yes, for sure. But you turn to your left, and you actually see a little golden bird on your shoulder.
Oh, Goldie.
And Goldie gives you a little...
Can Goldie
brief
talk?
nod.
I can't remember.
Goldie cannot talk. Goldie can speak, or was able to speak to Eve, because Eve was able to talk to animals, so... But Goldie...
She was so cool.
Yeah. Eve or Goldie?
Both.
Both? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bolt? Bolt was pretty cool.
Both.
Yeah. They were cool too.
Depends on who you
We're
ask.
cool.
Then they got
What
old.
happened?
Yeah, what happened?
They got
man?
older.
But
Don't say
Goldie,
that.
as soon as she has your attention, she kind of hops left and right a little bit, and then she flutters off back into the woods behind.
Can I insight check to see if I can figure out what's going on, or maybe animal handling or something?
Yeah, either one I think would work fine. I think insight is probably the better option here.
Okay.
But if you have a better animal handling, I could see that as well.
Well, that's odd. I don't know why Goldie came here, but anyway, the trial must continue. I rolled a 5.
So after a few more minutes of the Baba Yaga explaining basically part of her whole history leading up to this point, she's being very enamored with herself.
She's monologuing.
Yes, exactly. She has the right to. It's her domain. Goldie flutters over and lands again and pecks at your face a little bit, and then when she has your attention, she goes,
a very human gesture.
Yes.
With her wing.
yeah,
Both wings like
yeah, and then she flutters away.
I guess you guys are probably sitting near me. I'm like, yeah. I think we need to go take care of something. I was just visited by an old
sorry.
friend.
Sorry.
Just the right amount of stupid.
I'm sorry.
That's good.
I think that's
Just
good.
the right amount
Is
of
it blurry?
stupid. It's blurry now.
No, it's fine. No.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
That's how you blur.
I turned the autofocus off.
Red raises her hand.
Okay.
Bam.
Now, are you raising it for the court?
Yes.
Yeah, the Baba Yaga is gonna be. Yes.
She lets out a small fart.
She lets out a small fart. Yes, Fred, was it?
Yes. I was just curious. I think Bolt here needs to use the facilities. Potty? Is there a bathroom?
It's a forest, so...
We'll all go
wherever.
together. That's what girls do. Go together.
I am not a girl, but okay. I'll get up and excuse us for just a little bit. We will be back shortly.
Of course.
I mean, we're not on trial here.
Well, technically no, but you were related to... And you just start kind of
Yeah.
walking off.
Good enough.
Yep. Yeah, so you two can head on out. It's pretty quiet as you do, everybody is watching you leave.
I do let you know too,
Oh yeah,
by the
I'll
way.
get up and follow.
So,
Alright then.
you said you had... What did you say? You had business to attend to? You had to do some business?
Yes, but I have
what
to
you meant,
visit.
right?
I have to visit the little Warforged room first.
I thought that's what he meant.
No,
Oh.
actually, did any of you see the small bird that landed on my shoulder?
You can both roll me after the fact perception checks if you'd like.
Ooh, natural 20.
What?
Yeah, of course.
Mercy.
That bird was very obvious with its gestures. The entire court saw.
Do you know that bird?
Oh yes, we go way back.
Way back.
Well, a couple of years at least.
Oh.
Or 102 years, give or take. How you remember years.
I've gotten over that. It makes people more confused.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes, her name is Goldie, and she's actually a partner to another bird friend of mine named Callisto. They live in the tower, actually. I think they live in the tower, right?
Callisto lives in the tower.
Yeah.
Goldie kind of comes and goes. She's a messenger for nature spirits, basically.
Yeah. Originally, our old member Eve would talk to her, but I can't speak with animals. I can speak to them, but they can't really speak back.
Neither can I.
But there was a
Sorry.
very obvious I need help, come over here gesture. So, and seeing as how they are a friend, I think that we should help them.
Seems like a great idea.
Okay. So you go following after.
Yeah, we'll follow her into the woods.
And you come around just kind of a random tree bend, and there's a woman standing there, waiting for you. She is tall, thin. She kind of stands as straight as possible, and her turquoise eyes just kind of glance over everybody, calculating and determining whether or not you are a threat or something to use, a tool, as it were. She's covered in a subtle brown cloak that has lovely patterns of black and yellow along its surface. Her skin is fair, and her blonde hair nearly matches it in color, falling in straight lines down to her waist. And then a simple band embedded with turquoise rocks rests on her head. You recognize her as the Fang.
Oh.
She says, Bolt, thank you for stepping away for a moment to speak with me.
Of course. First, everyone, this is the Fang, one of the trio.
Ooh, the Fang. What a fancy name.
Thank you.
Where did you get that fabulous band?
It was a gift
Oh, from who?
from my father.
What's his name?
Let's see. What would be a good name? We call him the Eternal Spring.
The Eternal Spring. What a name.
Sounds like a piece of work.
Most fathers are, I found.
He's long dead.
I wish my father were dead.
Wow.
Anyway,
Nice to meet you, Fred.
We do need to address that one time, but be later.
Did you introduce both Aramis and Fred?
I introduced them to the Fang, and then
Yeah.
Fred started talking.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. Miss Fang? Is that correct? The Fang?
The Fang is fine.
The Fang? Lady Fang?
If you wish.
This is Fred, and this is Aramis, new members of the Wayward Watch.
It's a pleasure. Apologies for pulling you away, but there is a matter that requires some attention that I am unable to provide.
You have been helpful to us in the past. I think we can help you out now.
Wonderful. So, you are all here experiencing a trial, being accused by the Baba Yaga of something that...
Technically, Victor was accused.
True. Though we did see the contract and your names were written on it as well.
That's correct.
Yours
as well.
and Aramis. However, this seems like a very big production for such a simple matter.
I love big productions.
Yes, especially when they are concealing something more important.
Ooh, what?
We believe that the Baba Yaga is using this as an excuse to get to something else. And my suspicions were confirmed a few minutes ago when a group of, let's just say, members of her court were seen entering the Wastelands.
Do we know what the Wastelands are?
You have no idea, actually. You've never heard of that term before.
I'm not sure I know what the Wastelands are. I've been to a lot of places in Aneria, but I haven't been everywhere.
The Wastelands isn't in Aneria, it's in the Fey Realm.
Oh. That would be why I haven't
It
seen
is, in fact, what is left of the Fey Realm as far as Aneria is concerned. There are a few sections that are connected to the various forests that the courts can kind of lead into, but most of the realm is the Wasteland now.
So you would say that this swampy area has the most life in the Fey Realm, if you could call it that.
Yes, I mean, there are the other connecting points, such as the one in the Spring Court where I'm from, also has a similar abundance of life, but as far as the main body of our Fey Realm goes, it is wastes.
Has the Fey Realm always been this way, or is this something that happened after the cracking?
This is something that happened before the cracking, actually.
Oh,
Our realm had been devastated a couple thousand years before the cracking ever happened.
That's interesting. Never heard of that.
It's not a story we like to share. We like to think that we like to keep people thinking that the Fey Realm is a widely accessible and fanciful place rather than barren. But since I'm telling you all, I would expect you to keep that between yourselves.
I can keep a beautiful lie.
I think
like that.
I think we've all kept secrets. I think we can keep this one. Red.
If I don't say anything, I don't think I'm really bound to anything.
She's got the gist of it there. Anyway, we don't have time to worry about specifics. There is one thing in the Wasteland beyond its ruins and expansive nothingness, and that's the Reliquary, which is a place where the greatest magical trinkets of the Fae are held.
Ooh, trinkets.
Trinkets that would cause great devastation were they to fall into the hands of someone like the Baba Yaga.
Ooh, trinkets.
Now, you think
Perhaps you aren't the best one for this.
you think that she is.
We are.
You think that she is trying to get some of these trinkets, or one in particular?
She's trying to get something. I'm not sure what. There are a few other things that go on at the Reliquary, and it does have defenses, but if she's making this much of an effort, I don't trust the defenses that the other courts have put in place.
What, well,
What kind of defenses are we talking about? Can we get in easily?
I will provide you a way to get past some of the defenses. I have the ability to get you through the defenses set up by the Court of Spring.
Fantastic. What's the payment?
Interesting.
Victor's not here, but I said I would be in charge of his contracts in case of his, if he loses and in case of his inevitable demise. No offense, Victor.
You
But I
mean
think he would want me to ask these things.
you mean besides the fact that we stacked the court in his favor a little bit, or the jury in his favor a little bit?
well, that is good to know.
Because if you remember, one thing that we did forget about in the recap is that it was two members that you knew, the Claw and Chiamini Tangles, who were favorable towards you, two that were ambivalent, and then the fifth member, because they needed a fifth, was the human visage of John Broomman was the fifth member.
yeah.
So it could go either way at this point. I will say that we could provide you with a sum of money or a specific favor in exchange.
Perhaps. Now, this is out of game, or I guess more of a meta thing. Now, with the ship that we're putting together, do we have like a power source for it of some sort?
Yes, you do.
We do.
You already do. Because you already repaired it, you already paid the money for that. That's all taken care of.
Because I was going to say, if they could offer some kind of magical source of power.
Yeah. But you'll have to think of another favor. Not bad. Wish I would have thought of that.
Well,
Do
I
you
like
have
that idea.
Do you have a payment in mind? To be honest, I really didn't think that payment would be necessary between friends.
Well, I think most friendships are a bit transactional, don't you? I mean, you gotta give a little, get a little, all that.
I wouldn't really call you a friend. I've never met you.
They're not wrong. These two have never met you.
Very well. What would you like?
I would be okay. I actually do have a small favor in place of payment.
Of course.
I would very much like to hear the whole story of what happened to the Fey Realm before the cracking.
Of course. I'd be more than happy to tell you.
That will be what I want in payment.
Let's just say you can owe me.
I will owe you a moderate favor.
Excellent.
And for you, Sir Aramis?
Sir, are you a knight?
Depends on who you ask.
Would you like to be knighted?
No, sounds terrible.
It is.
Do you know the god Zolos?
I am familiar with him.
Could you get FaceTime with Zolos? That would be my favorite.
I can certainly try. I would have a better time of it than most mortals.
You wish to converse with them?
Yeah, I want to know what's going on.
Very
I have
well.
questions.
I will do everything in my power to see if I can get you a face-to-face with your god.
So,
As long as I don't die. If that's going to be a prerequisite.
Of
No
course.
dying to meet a god.
You don't have to worry about me monkey-pawing the situation either. I'm not one of those Fae. At least not when it comes to
I'm not
favors
like
I'm
other
asking.
Fae.
Yeah.
that's what they all say.
Hey, that rhymed.
Yeah.
That the Fae realm does that to you sometimes. It makes you speak in rhyme.
Anybody want a peanut?
Very well. So one indeterminate favor,
Excellent.
a story, and an audience, in exchange for taking care of the group of Baba Yaga's forces that have entered the wastes.
How many are there?
I'm not sure. Illusion magic is common among the Fae.
Can you point us in the direction so we can get started?
And she takes a step to the side and she points between two randomly seeming trees and she says, simply step on through. I've already created the portal.
Very well.
Do we need to have disguises? Because I have some great outfits for everyone to wear.
No time, and I'm
No.
going to walk through the portal.
She actually is going to, you walk through, and the thing is actually going to stop you before you head through, and she's going to pull out a, it's like a copper token, almost like a circle with it's got a budding flower emblazoned on it. And she says, that should get you past any defenses that are from the Court of Spring.
Nice. How do we know they're from the Court of Spring?
They'll look like they're from the Court of Spring. It's easily recognizable.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Have you experienced spring before?
I think so.
Then you'll be able to tell.
I kind of picture Aneria as like almost a perpetual spring in most
Yeah,
places.
Aneria doesn't have like a lot of
It's like a
changing
spring to
seasons.
summer to fall, back to spring, no winter.
Yeah,
not even like
the winters
very
are
cool
extremely
weather.
mild. It's just kind of like it got down to like 50 degrees, one day kind of thing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I was walking Grace to the bus. She goes, Mom, I think spring and fall are like best friends. And I was like, yeah, I could see that. And she's like, winter and summer, they're enemies.
Oh yeah,
I was like, yeah, I like that logic.
yeah. It's as far as it goes. I think like summer is the youngest sibling, winter is the oldest, and then like spring and fall have to like keep the two of them from fighting too much at family gatherings, that kind of thing. Yeah.
And we all know winter's evil because that's when school is held.
That's your reasoning for winter being evil. Okay.
And it just sucks. Sorry if you like winter.
No.
I live in the wrong state.
Yeah.
Like, the most
Right.
amazing
Same.
skiing, snowboarding, and I don't want a part of
couldn't
any of
care
it.
less.
It's the
yeah,
lack
same here.
of sunlight for me.
Oh yeah.
And it's so hard.
Well, now that we've established who the real villains are, the rest of you can step through.
Climate change.
Climate change, yeah. Climate change is the real bad guy. Captain Planet warned us all along.
Yes.
So as you step through the 2 trees...
Which one of us is Heart?
Ooh.
I honestly cannot remember the
There's
characters.
5 of us.
Yes.
And there's five elements. One of them's Heart.
I'll be Heart. Heart gets to, like, talk
Alright.
to animals and control animals and stuff. Like, everybody
Fire?
rags on it, but...
Fire?
Yeah.
Water. Water or air? Probably
Air.
water. Air?
I think air.
Yeah. Probably water.
Water.
Because I'm like,
Yeah,
I'll be
you know.
Earth.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
You're the sturdy, reliable one. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so as you step through the 2 trees, you suddenly find yourselves no longer surrounded by a swamp, but rather stepping onto the hard, cracked ground of a stretch of desert wastes. Heat flows up in visible waves off the ground, and the land stretches far.
needs a lot of belt.
Such a
The
bad
land
joke.
stretches far into the distance, broken up only by the occasional boulder or a pile of crumbling refuse of some kind. Of some kind. But it's otherwise barren. Also, I will note here that you all kind of start blinking a little bit because the sun is a lot brighter here than you're expecting. And looking up at it, Bolt's immediately looking up at the sun. You do notice that it is not the usual Anerian sun. It is actually a very bright yellow sun that kind of beats down hotter than any of you are expecting.
This is miserable.
Very interesting.
No.
Do I
Miserable.
recognize it at all?
The sun?
From memories of, like, being out in the...
The astral sea.
Astral Sea?
No, I would say that you recognize probably a normal sun rather than the artificial sun that Aneria is. This is probably similar to what the sun of Aneria looked like before the entire planet was transplanted away from its
It appears
home star.
It appears this sun is more natural than the one that provides light to an area.
I prefer the nightlight version.
Yep.
This must be hell.
I think that's a different chunk of an area.
Hell.
the core of an area went somewhere else. Avernus.
There's several layers
Yeah.
to get to the bottom. I know, I've been in
Hell is a cake.
That's
Heaven
true.
is pie.
Yeah. I want to go to hell then.
Same.
I don't know. I'm a pie guy myself.
Really?
Well, enjoy your eternity.
Cheesecake. Where do I go for cheesecake?
Limbo.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Limbo is a cheesecake.
All right.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a great
That's a
song
band
title.
name.
Yeah, you're a band
Limbo's
name.
a cheesecake.
Yeah.
Limbo is a cheesecake.
Write it.
Yep, somebody please. All right, yeah. So that is what you're surrounded by. There
What
doesn't
else-
appear to be
What else can we see? Anything?
nothing. In fact, you turn around and the trees are gone too.
Okay.
Why did we sign up for this? How did you know that woman again?
We had quite a few dealings with her a couple years ago. She helped us. She and her sisters helped us with a bunch of pointing us in the right direction, places. They haven't steered us wrong yet, so
I suppose that's good.
Well, there's the first time for everything.
you're not wrong. I sure hope that this is not fate trickery, but like I said in the past, I trusted her wisdom.
Roll me a quick history check.
26.
You do remember that, as far as the trio is concerned, the Fang's main area of influence and ideal is cunning. Just so you know.
Great.
I will say the thing is actually very cunning. So that could mean many things.
All right, where do we go?
This sand is starting to wear on
Already.
on my
hate
metal.
sand.
So
I hate sand.
It's everywhere.
So I will point out that I say
it's in
desert,
the
but there's not
buttress.
as much sand as you're expecting. It's not like sandy dunes.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
very arid.
It's like
Arid
Yeah,
earth.
it's like an
Dry,
arid,
cracked.
dried, cracked dirt. Yeah.
There would still be probably sand in the
Yeah,
window.
there's still dust flying about and everything like that.
Well, I say we just keep heading the direction we're going. See if something shows up. This is the Fey Realm after all, and she did mention illusion magic. Perhaps there is something hiding, and when we get near it, we could be able to see it.
Okay, let me try something first. Hello, is anyone there? We're entering the Fey realm without permission.
Let me try something. I'm gonna strum out a dispel magic spell.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
No, nothing happens as far as dispel magic goes.
Okay.
By the way, I've been thinking of a great
I won't
theme
make you
song
waste the
for
spell
us.
slot for that,
Okay.
though.
What?
I've been thinking of a good theme song for all of us.
Hmm.
It goes like this. Freddy on the watch.
I feel like I need some work.
Okay, you work on that. You're the bard, after all.
She's already trying to delegate. Look at this.
Did anyone answer when I called out?
You are kind of sitting there and talking about things, and you do hear, "Welcome."
Ah!
Do we all hear it or just?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Thank you for the welcome.
Follow.
You sound like you need a drink of water.
Well, it's the desert.
So thirsty. And the wind kind of like starts like picking up and shifting left
I think we should go
from where
left.
you're standing. So I will
Yeah.
say, as like if you're looking, you look up to try and like get your bearings, and the sun is literally at the highest point, so you can't tell which direction it is facing, or it's rising or
That's
setting it.
northern, southern, eastern, western.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll just head. I'm going to start heading the same way. I think we should just. This is the only lead we have. Might as well follow it.
Alright.
But keep your wits about you. There's.
Every couple of feet, I will bend down and grab some, like, dirt or whatever, and just lift it and see if we can get a more clear, defined, you know.
Yep. So you guys start like heading,
Smart.
following the dust that Aramis throws every now and then. It doesn't seem to be leading you in any particular place, this voice, but every now and then, like if you start questioning, it just says, "Follow, follow," and eventually you kind of the area around you kind of shifts a little bit without you realizing it, and you find that you're actually down at the bottom of kind of this depression in the land, this basin almost.
And we didn't notice walking into it.
Not really.
Ooh.
Yep. In fact, it seemed like one minute you were stepping in a normal like step along the flat ground, and the next you were in kind of a basin.
You know, growing up, well, I guess I didn't grow up, but I watched others grow up. I had heard a lot of stories told to children or the youth, and about warnings about the Fey realm, how you can easily get lost, turned around. I imagine stuff like this is probably why.
I think it's kind of fun.
I mean, yeah.
I sure hope we don't get lost for a long time.
You chose to follow the first voice that called out to you, so you know. No, hang on just a second here, though. I need to do
I said we're just the right amount of stupid, alright?
something. Yes.
But our characters are the wrong amount of stupid.
Hey, no wisdom, so.
-1 wisdom. So.
+0.
Oh boy, Victor is the wisest of you.
But I am wearing a headband of intellect.
I think Victor also has.
He's got okay wisdom.
Does he have like a 2 or something?
Yeah, I think he actually has okay wisdom. Sorry, I'm just grabbing something here.
Sure, take your time.
Tell me more about these birds. How'd you find Callisto?
How did I find Callisto? It's been so long. Holy crap. I think I found Callisto.
You were, I remember, you had that
I
flower,
had the flower crown. Right.
and then like a bird just put a nest in there.
That's right.
Yeah, literally, she found you.
Well, I was wearing the crown of flowers one
Oh,
day.
cute.
And I was taking a break and watching over the party as they rested, and Callisto came and set up a small nest.
What kind of flowers were they?
They were white petals, yellow daisies. Isn't that what daisy is? Yeah.
You know, my mother was named Rosaceae, which means rose. And that's, if found this weapon in her things. And it reminds me of her. Who was your mother? Did you have one?
No, but I did have someone that created me. His name was Quinn. And I have been attempting to contact him in the last couple of years.
Interesting. Was he like you?
No, he was human.
Oh.
He was very magical and liked to tinker.
But
So-
how old are you? You said? Do you think he's still alive?
I'm quite old. I've been on Aneria for 182 years.
Humans don't live that long. You think he's still out there? Maybe he's a cyborg.
It's possible. I know he was fairly powerful. I'm hoping to find out what happened to him.
Interesting.
The last I remember talking to him, I left his ship on a smaller vessel, and I ended up crashing into Aneria, as we know it.
You crashed into Aneria.
Yeah, into the swamp, the marshlands, the golden marshlands.
That does not sound very fun.
It wasn't. I had actually lost my memory. It's a very long story, but I had a bunch of crew members that were. As soon as we entered, you remember the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we entered the barrier, we all started to lose our memory, and they made the choice to split my soul case, or like, and I'll kind of like the panel will kind of like slide open. You can see like the four-sided, the 4-piece diamond in there. They split this up and took my memories with, so that it didn't get affected. But in the process, I couldn't remember anything, who I was, where I came from, anything like that. And the previous members of the Wayward Watch helped me find those pieces. And I found most of them. I'll have to introduce you to a couple of the crew members. They're still around.
Oh, excellent. Well, I would love to meet them, of course.
They're very good people, and I would trust my life with them.
What's your definition of good people?
People that are honest, hardworking, that would give sacrifices to help their friends.
Oh. I don't think I've met any before. Did you figure out what you're looking for?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I think you have, actually.
Really?
Victor is one. I'd consider Aramis a good person as well.
That's debatable.
Oh. See? Even he doesn't think he's a good person.
Well, usually people that are humble are usually pretty good people.
Is that true?
I'm not humble at all.
Oh.
I'm just telling the truth.
Well, you haven't done anything that would make me think otherwise.
Prove it to him. Water? As I said, you do sound like you could use some.
Perhaps we pour some water out in this depression. Now, I don't know if I even carry any rations on me. I probably don't.
You probably don't know.
Yeah, so I don't think I have anything. It says I have water skin, but I'd probably just... maybe for the alchemist kit, I might have a little bit of water.
Yeah, you probably have a little bit there.
Here, I've got some water that I don't need, so I'll open the stopper on it and start pouring it out into whatever I can find is the center of the depression.
Yeah, you guys are pretty much there, so you just start pouring it out at your feet.
I'll pour one out for my Fey homie.
So it kind of splashes against the ground. You can already see it sizzling a little bit and drying. And then you watch as something kind of crests over the kind of depression on the other side. It's this sort of half decayed looking dust creature. It looks like maybe it had elven features at some point, but it very much is just half made of sand and dirt and dust with kind of little red flecks through it, and it starts slowly flowing down towards the basin, and then another one appears, and then another. And soon enough, dozens of these things are cresting over the rise and starting to come down towards that centerpiece.
I'm gonna drop the water skin on the ground, and I'm gonna motion you to back up, both of you. Like, let's see what happens, but be ready just in case. And then I will unbuckle my shield and put it on.
Okay. Do you two back up with him? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you back up and you watch as these things basically just swarm, and they start sticking their fingers into the water, and you can just watch as it kind of turns the dust on their fingers a little bit dark for a minute, but then it kind of fades away, and soon enough all of the water has been dried up before even half of them have arrived, and then all of them are going to turn towards the three of you, and you just hear them starting to hiss, and cracking voices keep saying, "Water, water, water, water."
That's all I had. Sorry.
One of them is going to lunge forward at Fred, and it is going to try and basically its hands kind of start glowing as it's going to try and grab at you. So that is a 16 to hit.
That is a miss.
You manage to back out of the way just as you see, and you can see sort of you have a couple of drops of sweat on your arm from being out in a way too hot sun for an hour or so at this point. And you can see that those drops of sweat get sucked up by this creature's hand as it kind of just swipes at you.
Whoa, watch it there, Hansy. We just met. Have to take me to dinner first.
And then another one's going to lunge at Aramis.
All right.
That is only an 11.
Yeah, I'll
Yep.
sidestep him.
Yep, so once again, you can see that it's starting to suck up whatever water it can get near, and kind of spurred on by these other dozen or so dust creatures start rushing towards the three of you to attack.
Oh.
Okay. I'll make sure I step in front of these two. That's kind of like a first line of defense style thing.
Okay, so yep, we're standing ground.
Yep.
Perfect. Then we will be right back with a little bit of combat.
Unless you do want to run.
Boom, 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 boom.
There's not really anywhere to go.
From a fight.
Okay, let's go ahead and reveal the battle map tonight and get initiatives. As you can see, there is a rather large crowd of these kind of
Oh, sad.
dusty specters of sorts rushing at you.
That's a good band name.
Dusty
I was
specters.
just going to say that's
And
that's
their
a
hit
good
single,
Hollywood name, like
Limbo
Dusty
is the cheesecake.
Yes.
This is a bard group in Aneria now. I'm going to have to write that down. Yep.
Insert spaceman meme. Always has been.
Always has been. Bolt.
12.
Fred.
I just realized that Bosco's dice fluoresces.
Water.
Some of the
6.
Oh, nice.
What?
And Aramis.
13.
13.
Kind of
Oh,
fluoresces.
PT. Wait, you got those from Bosco?
This one.
This one doesn't anything.
He sent it to me.
Good friend
when he
Bosco.
sent the picture that he drew.
Bosky boy.
He sent it over and said this dice is his lucky dice, and it got him out of all kinds of things.
You sacrificed your lucky dice.
And it has already lost all of its power.
That's because I touched it.
Oh, well,
But you know what? I'm not going to get rid of it.
whoopsies.
It's got a good story behind it.
That is a great story.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and start tonight with the ones in the back actually are going to rush forward. And they are literally just going to rush... They're going to avoid Bolt. They're going to rush for the other two. They can move... They can move 60 feet. And they're going to surround Aramis and Fred. 2 on each probably would be a good
Probably.
idea.
Do any of them run past me so I could get an
Um,
opportunity attack or chance?
Not in this case, just because Bolt and Aramis, Fred and Aramis are so close to you that if anything, they just kind of are next to you rather than around.
Why are you not standing there?
For Fred, we have a 13
That will miss.
and then a 23.
that will hit.
Okay.
Yes.
So the first one kind of swipes and you kind of back into the next one who grabs, and you can just feel it siphoning the water from your body. So you're going to take...
The dry skin.
You need clear eye.
Does Fred yell out, moisturize me?
Take
the lotion.
Take 15 necrotic damage. And then,
but sorry, as a reaction, I'm just going to use my protective shield.
Okay.
One of my psionic energy die. Nice. To reduce that by 7.
Okay, so you take 7 lesses. Basically, it grabs you, and your natural psionics cover your arms to prevent it from getting through. But then you also need to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
This is very uncomfortable, and I will.
Just realized this whole time I've
What?
had counter charm. I could have helped you.
Oh no, Bolt's in danger again.
Oh man.
Aramis was just like,
I'm just like, no.
you know what?
Figure this out himself.
I'm going to see where this goes.
Oh no! Hang on though. Hang on.
Oh, that's great.
Hey,
kids, it helps to read your spells
I
all the
rolled a
time.
2,
You
We
rolled a
always forget.
2?
but no. Was that a saving throw?
Yes.
I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Now, Indomitable, is it for any saving throw, or is it for...
You can reroll a saving throw that you fail.
Okay.
You must use the new roll.
Perfect. I just want to make sure it wasn't like a physical saving throw.
13 plus 3. 16.
Okay. Yep. So you can feel it kind of like siphoning this water off. It's almost like it's trying to
What was my damage?
paralyze you at the same time. It was 15 minus 7, so
8.
8. Yeah.
Gone the wrong way.
Yep. It's 6.
6, 8.
Anyway.
Just the right
And then
amount.
the two
Just the right
attacks
amount of stupid.
on Aramis are the same. We've got a 19.
That does hit.
Okay, so both of these are going to hit.
Okay.
So the first one here is going to be 15 necrotic damage again, and then I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oof. 12.
12 total? So that is not a success. Do you want to pour anything?
Okay. Dice into there. How about 17?
17 is a success.
All right.
And then the damage on the second one is going to be 18 necrotic damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 23.
Okay, that is a success. So, yep. Again, these things just kind of like grab and they're clawing at you, and they're just sucking water out with every clawing movement.
You guys suck. My leather armor starts like shrinking up.
Yeah. Yep.
Getting tighter.
And then it is Aramis.
Oh, this is
All right.
very uncomfortable.
I am going to just plop out a fireball, like back here, so I can hit as many as I can without singeing Bolt.
Is
Okay.
plop the technical term?
That's what you say when you cast it.
Plop,
Say
plop.
plop, and then it shoots
You
out
can
of your hand.
fit, or you can get 6 of them.
All right, I'll get those 6.
So we got 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 10.
Plop those monsters.
Okay, so what is the DC on that?
Dex of 16.
Dex of 16.
Take.
Scott, call out the numbers again.
Number 1.
Number 1 fails.
Do you want to do damage per?
No, it'll just be 1 damage total at the end.
That's what I mean. You want to like tell me if they end up being killed or not.
No, they're not going to be
Okay.
killed.
3.
3 fails.
We got 5.
5 fails.
6.
6 succeeds.
7
Fails.
and 10.
Fails. So everyone but 6 failed. And it's going to
Nice.
take
And the lucky number 25.
25.
Hey.
That's what we do.
So the fireball lands kind of your nice like that cinders and ash fireball that is kind of your style of magic.
Yes.
And when it clears, it does look like these things have been affected, but not nearly as much as you're expecting. They're kind of made of dust and dryness, so fire is not as effective as you would think.
Good to
So
know.
that was 1, 3,
What is the enemy of dust and dryness?
1, 3, 5.
Water. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 10. Except for 6.
Not 6.
6 takes half damage.
So as a bonus action, I will Bardic Inspiration for Fred. So you get a D6. D8.
Inspiration.
Nope. It's now a D10 because we leveled up.
Very nice.
So there you go. You got a D10.
Sorry, 1, 3, 5, 6.
1, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 10.
What can I add that to?
This can be added to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Just not damage. Anything
Just
but
not damage because I'm not that type of bard. I don't remember what bard that is.
Well, I don't know if
I thought it was a swords bard,
No.
technically.
That's what
Yeah.
he
Are you a
is.
swords bard?
Yeah.
I thought swords bard did. It might not be in Bardic Inspiration, it might be something else.
Yeah, creature can have creature can use blah blah blah. Yeah, it doesn't specify. Can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Alright, the gray ones are going to go next.
Going to go do a
Just
little
making
googling.
sure.
You Googleize it.
Google it.
So that gray one closest,
Number 5?
yep, is going to rush forward to Fred.
So it will technically go past Buddy.
Yep, it goes through. Like they just kind of
Yeah.
phase through one another.
Let's see.
Well, hello, you little dust bunny.
Okay. The next one behind it is going to go through, and it's going to go through Fred, so you will get an opportunity attack on this one as it's passing through. But it is passing through Fred as it's leaving your threatened area. So it's up to you if you want to try and take the attack there, or...
Probably don't want to risk.
Okay.
Fred.
That one that you're fiddling with right now is going to move, so it's kind of next in line, but it can't quite get through its buddies. Like the throng is too trongy there. Yep.
Here, I'm just gonna do this. Kind of like
Actually,
that side.
since they have incorporeal movement, it is going to move into that blue's space.
Okay.
Basically be in the same space as it, so it can get to Fred. And then the other one is going to rush forward to Aramis, sharing a space with purple.
My goodness. So many fans. One at a time,
3
fellas.
attacks on Fred. Because they're not one at a time. That's a miss. That's a miss. And a 17.
Miss.
Okay. So they're just attacking you. And then that last one, roll me a d10 on for number 8, it looks like. Would you? Yeah.
Moi.
Yep, 1d10.
6.
6. Okay. Because it is ending its turn in the same space as something else, so it does take a little bit of extra damage from it.
Dusty damage.
Yep, it's just basically that's incorporeal movement. But these things don't seem to be concerned with that. And then the one attack on Aramis is only a 10, so that is a miss. And then it is Bolt's turn.
Okay.
Yeah. Capri-Sun! Fanta!
I am going to. I'm going to see. I'm going to be like.
Yeah, do you have any juices inside of you?
Probably not now. After my transformation.
You got
No wonder
soul
they don't
juice.
like you.
Got soul, but it's not soul juice.
I'm gonna cast Shatter right
Okay.
here. So I'll try to get these guys.
Explode their cracky bodies.
Explode the cracks.
Oh, Aramis, roll me a d10 as well, because the one that attacked you.
Yes.
What is that gray one over by Aramis?
Number 8.
Great.
That is a 5.
Oh, what was the one that was on the right there that you have outside?
This one's
there?
number 5. This one's not a 6.
6. Okay.
Sorry, 6.
So you said 5?
Mhm.
Okay.
Sink.
Okay, so what is...
It is a con save of 16.
They failed all their ones last time.
Con
What's
save?
the plot?
Well, that was a dex.
And who's getting hit?
Oh, that was Dex.
1,
1 succeeds,
3,
fails,
5,
fails,
6,
fails,
and 10.
fails. So everyone but the first one.
Well, everyone
3,
but
5,
1.
6, and 10.
Yep.
have failed.
So this is a 3d8. Oops.
3, 5, 6, and 10. Or
Yes, 3, 5, 6, and 10.
So that is 13 thunder damage.
okay.
And then half on a successful on a save, so 7.
7 for 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
then-
so a creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on saving throw.
These don't count as that.
Okay.
They may look like they're made of dust, but you're pretty sure that these are spirits of some kind. And it does look like they aren't.
I'm all out of ideas.
They're
Let's go
dusty
home.
ghosts.
You said it was 14 damage total?
13.
13. And you do notice that the others aren't as affected as you are expecting from this either. So 1, 3, 5, 6, and 10.
Yep.
Math is a wonderful thing.
Clap it up.
And then as a bonus action, I will use my Guardian Armor and then spread temporary hit points to everyone.
Okay.
So you all get 10 temporary hit points.
Ooh, thank you, kind sir. Or what do you call, I don't say sir or miss. What do you say?
Madam?
If
I think you
kind person?
being.
Kind being.
Yeah.
Oh.
it,
Sorry, I like came in
What do
halfway
you-
with a completely
Kind
wrong
friend?
answer.
Obviously, if it's not sir, it's only madam.
Oh no.
Kind friend?
We got
Friend,
1 through 4.
bestie, frenemy, kind soul.
frenemy. That works.
Looks like 1 through 4 are going to be a 2 and 2 again,
You just lean in and go,
and
"Namaste."
they're probably all going to be taking damage at the end of their turn as they're scrabbling.
Yes.
So Fred, the highest we've got is a 17 for you,
Miss.
and the highest one is a natural 1. The other is actually going to be a 25 against Aramis.
Ooh, yeah, that hits.
Aramis.
That's all right.
Don't worry. You've got your lederhosen, haven't you, in case that leather armor shrinks.
This is
away?
going to be 26 necrotic damage,
Oof.
and I need you to make me that Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna die. Oops, that jumped the box. Oh, 13.
13.
I'll put a dice in there to try and save. 15.
15's enough.
Oh, sweet. Yep. Barely.
Yep. So again, these things are just like swarming over you, and then roll me 1d10, 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 1d10.
6. 3.
And 3.
1. 5.
We both did not roll very
Okay.
well.
Perfect. And then it is Fred's turn,
Finally, my turn. All right,
and
boys.
everything is pretty much adjacent to you guys at this point.
They've all
Because they've
Yeah, they've all
collapsed
collapsed in,
yeah.
and they're basically just like a whirlwind of spirits and dust around you, sucking
I
as
don't-
much water as they
I
can.
don't really know what works on you. I don't really want to waste any spell slots because I get the feeling we'll fight bigger things. So I will do an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. It's going to be disadvantage on anything adjacent to you.
So I will do that guy.
That one, blue,
Number 6.
6.
This guy.
number 6. Okay.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
That was for the first beam.
Yes.
Second beam is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Let me just roll all beams. And then another 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
That was my first attack, so that's for 4 plus 10. 14
14 total.
total.
What's the damage type?
Damage type is force damage.
Okay. 14 on number 6. You actually watch as it rips through the form, and the thing kind of shrieks as it disperses and reforms. Now, was number 6 technically engaged with anything else, like in the same square as anything else?
You said it was in 10 square.
Okay, so it's going to hit 10 as well. So, math. Hang on, math.
Math.
Math is bad for you.
Yeah. So
you ever-
the blast just sorry.
Go ahead.
That kind of your kind of purple psychic energy rams through it, and just kind of both of those shriek as you take a good chunk out of them and disperse part of their form.
Ooh, this is fun. Let's try it again. Same guy.
Do you have more than one attack that you can do?
I have 2 attacks. Attacks
Each.
per action 2.
Does Eldritch Blast just do separate beams? I think that's...
There's
so-
3 beams for one
sorry.
Eldritch Blast.
Yes, Eldritch Blast is a spell, though not a melee attack. So you can attack twice with a melee attack.
Yeah.
Spells are only once.
Okay, why does it show up under here like that then?
Let me see.
I don't know. I just assumed that because it was in this little thing, it let me do
Yeah, so this is so this. Yeah, it says
This
attack for
is
actions, but this
just the right amount of stupid.
just right now, stupid. But yeah, spells don't
Okay,
count. for
that's
that.
fine.
Yep, that's a weird way for them to do it in D&D Beyond, but that's basically being like, hey, you can take these attacks.
Yeah, if you have a
Oh,
bonus
Okay.
action cantrip now. you can use it.
As
Otherwise, that Eldritch Blast would be insane. It's already pretty.
that would be amazing. As a bonus action, then I will use telekinetic shove.
Okay.
And I can try to telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
When you do so, the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be moved 5 feet toward or away from you. I'll just push one of the guys closest to me. We'll do this guy.
Number 7.
Yeah.
Number 7. Yep, can move 5 feet. It
It's
fails.
DC 17.
Yeah, it fails. It has very, very poor strength.
Just move him away. Get away from me! You're entirely too close without consent.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
All right.
I notice you're like blast, and I go, Fred, keep doing that. It seems to work very well.
Oh, I
More
will.
more so than my magic, apparently. And
Don't feel bad
Aramis.
about yourself. Either of you. But if I kill more than you, you have to do something for me. And it includes Lederhosen.
I do not agree to this, as I'm like punching the next one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Pass.
So it seems they're not weak to fire or concussive thunder damage. I guess, would we know what kind of energy that was that you used in Eldritch Blast?
You can roll an Arcana to analyze it if you want. You haven't really seen her use her magic. You can kind of infer that maybe it's psychic because she's been using psychic abilities.
I'll do an Arcana check. At 1. I have no idea what that is. Keep doing it though.
She's the only psychic fighter we've ever seen in our lives.
Yeah.
She will sidekick your bum.
The number 4 kind of like backs off a little bit, getting ready for another like attack, and all of a sudden you guys see part of its form just kind of like rend through, almost like with a claw-like motion, and it screams. And it's going to be taking something here. We will go ahead and go back up to the top of the round here with the blue group, the blue man group, or the clear group, I guess if you want to call it that.
We don't know if they're men yet. The blue ghost group.
2 attacks on Aramis.
The BGG.
Natural 1 and a 19.
That is my AC.
Okay, perfect. Then we're going to
Then
do...
there's half damage, right?
Not my rules.
That's a custom house rule I use. When they hit, when anything hits the AC exactly, it's half damage.
Nice.
19 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then roll me a Constitution saving throw. please.
How are you so low from?
These guys are hitting pretty hard.
Did you have 100% health when we started?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
11. I'm gonna dump into that. 12.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Can
sorry,
I-
blue
I-
That
guy.
was out of the box.
That's okay. I will
Yeah, out of the box
use,
doesn't
my reaction to do protective energy field
Oh,
around
okay.
him.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
So
Yeah, out of the
Oh,
box is
I'm
always
sorry.
a
I
reroll.
rolled a 1.
Yep, that's my rule. That's
So
always
that at least reduces the
13.
damage by 5.
13 total. 13 is not enough.
I
So
reduced by 5.
reduce the
you
damage by 5.
said? Okay.
So, sorry, what was the total there on that damage? It was 19 minus 5, 14. So your hit point maximum is reduced by 14.
Okay.
And you gain
Use
1
power
level
max
of
HP.
exhaustion.
Oh, I gain a level of exhaustion.
Yep.
I'll have to type in the actual number.
I think you can just tap max HP at the top there. Oh, maybe not. Override max HP. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, so it was, wait, you said it was 5 less?
Yeah, it was 5 less, so 14 total. And then the 2 attacks on Fred. A natural 1 and a 19.
Those both miss. Surprising no one, because Fred is Fred.
Fred is Fred. And then each of you roll me a d10 twice for that group,
8
please.
and 9.
D10s, you said?
Yep.
We got a 6 and a 4.
And 4. Okay, perfect. And then it is Aramis's turn.
Okay.
Looking pretty.
A disadvantage on ability checks. Okay.
Yep.
I am going to cast Divine Favor and speak out to Zolos and ask him to imbue my blade.
Okay.
So that one gives me a D4 radiant damage on all my attacks. It's a bonus action to cast.
Really? Only a bonus
and I have to
action?
concentrate.
Is that just like a spell?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know if that was like your.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
I know there's,
basically
like,
I
some
just
channel
can
divinity
imbue a
stuff, yeah.
D4
Nice.
radiant damage. So,
Okay.
and then I will do my attack action.
Okay.
And
You can hit any of the ones around you that you want.
Yeah, let's see. I'll
Pretty much, I will say
2 and
11,
8 are the ones right in front of me, right?
Yeah, 2 and 8 are the ones right together, right in front of you.
Okay, I'll swing for those two. So that is a 24.
24 will hit.
Okay. Let's do 6. That's gonna be really bad. 8, and then the D4.
8 plus D4.
And 4 radiant damage on top of that.
So 8 and
So 12 total.
12 total. And that was on 2 and 8, right?
Yeah.
And the radiant was 4.
Yep. In case that has any.
Yeah, you do notice that kind of sears through and kind of hits a little bit more than
Alright.
expected.
Okay.
And whatever you just did, keep that up as well.
Alright.
2 and 8.
Yes.
Why is my brain no work? Can explain?
It's because this episode
It's stupid.
is stupid.
This episode is stupid.
That's not a bad tagline either.
No, yeah, exactly. All right. Anything else you're gonna wait? You have more attacks. That was your first attack, my friend. And you
I'll
are-
go. You know what? I'm just gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Might as well. Crits!
Woohoo!
Yes! So, obviously, I should pour a smite into that.
Might be a good idea.
So I will
Smite
just
is gonna
smite
do-
at the
Smite
third
it.
level, which is...
Add an extra D8 because they are undead.
Alright. Cool, so let's roll all of these dice twice. And then add the stuff.
dice twice.
Okay, so we got... So 38
38 total.
total damage.
Do you know how much of that is not radiant damage for me?
So 8 of it was radiant. The rest was
Well,
not.
no, smite is radiant damage.
Oh, smite
I
is
thought-
radiant damage?
I thought smite was radiant damage.
It should be.
Check. I did not
Well,
pay attention to the dice.
It's okay. Check and let me know if it is, because if it is, it doesn't really matter.
Divine Smite when you hit with it. Yep, extra radiant damage.
Okay, yep, then both of those ones are dead.
Okay.
Yeah, the second one, like, you come back around, more of that ash kind of burns on the sword, and you just sear right through both of them, and they shriek as they dissipate in smoke.
Alright.
Ooh, this is
That
exciting.
worked.
Good work, Aramis. You're proving your worth to me.
The new girl.
The new
Just,
girl.
like breathing heavy, bloody, trying to comprehend that you're talking to me right now.
Probably like
I'm
very
almost at full health.
Chapped, like my
lips.
got like really dry skin. My knuckles are bleeding. I'm like,
You just went through a 6-month regimen of Accutane.
Oh, sad.
I look like I have lived in Arizona for 20 years. I'm just leathered.
Lizard.
Okay. Then the gray group
No longer
is
need
going to
leather
go.
armor. You're
I just am
you
leather.
just said leather armor.
Great.
And the gray group is actually all around Fred. So no attacks
Except for
on
7.
Aramis.
So, 7 going to move in?
7 is moving in, yes.
You
Rushing
know what
right
they
back.
say, better off Fred.
Indeed. Than anybody
Who
else.
says that?
I do. All
So
the
we've
time.
got 17 is a miss.
Miss.
We know that. A 23 is a hit. And
Yes.
another- So that means that there are 2 hits.
Blast.
So the first attack.
I was just bragging about being almost full health.
18 necrotic damage, and then give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
18.
Make sure you save it. Use your D10 if you have to,
Right, I
because
will.
otherwise you take some exhaustion and you'll get
That was a natural 20.
Natural 20 is a success. The other one is going to be 24 necrotic damage, and I need another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Whew, things are getting a little. Con save?
Yes.
That is a 19.
19 is a success. Okay, you're good there. All right, and then it is Bolt's turn.
Okay. I'm going to take my action and I'm going to pop open a healing potion and Aramis.
Okay, so you're just gonna roll. You're gonna have to roll for it because,
Yeah.
yep, giving an action to somebody does not give you the full benefits.
it's like
We actually watched a
eye.
video where people were trying to drink like a standard healing potion bottle in 6
Oh, yeah.
seconds to see how it worked, and like only one of them could get it in under 6 seconds. The other 2 were just failures.
how big is the standard?
The one person's like sipping it.
It was like 4 ounces.
It was like 30
4
seconds
hours. How
later.
you drink that in like
Yeah.
Well,
one gulp?
They were in
Well,
the
I don't know.
classic
How big
potion
is- how
bottle
much
where it's
is it?
round with a very tiny
This is
spout.
That's
8,
12.
12.
12?
Yeah.
So, yeah. 4 ounces?
That's nothing.
Piece of cake.
I mean, do we want
I
to
mean,
try
you
it
should
with like
do that
some
one
water?
I mean, a shot, right?
should do
is
that
an
for
ounce.
TikTok.
Yeah.
A tall boy is
Just
an ounce and a half, so a tall shot.
Bolt, it is your turn.
Okay, so I will potion Aramis.
Right.
So, and this is a superior healing potion. This is 8d4. The first set is 2, 4, 6, 7.
Okay.
Plus 10, 15, and then 14. So 19 plus 8 more. So 19 plus 8, 27 healing. Yeah.
All right.
So Aramis is fighting off these specters, and then all of a sudden another hand grabs your shoulder and yanks your head back and just starts pouring the potion into your mouth.
I'm just slapping away the.
So that's
Perfect.
my action. And then
Jeez, I don't have.
You don't have healing word, right?
You know, we should build an actual heal bot that just follows us and just shoots healing
okay,
potions
so
at
I would
us.
have to switch from
So-
armor
to Artificer.
to artillerist,
Or artillery,
and then I
yeah.
could have a little robot that heals us.
I want an R2D2.
So you also did get a reward from Madame Talvain. Technically, it was Aloma, but all of you were technically involved in it, where she can build you a Magen that
yes.
that can provide certain things that based on what you are looking for. So
Yeah, we might need to.
Perhaps you
we might
could
need to
make
look
a-
into that.
yeah, something to consider. Okay, the purple group.
I'm not done yet.
Oh,
I will grab out another potion and hand it to you and say, "This is for necrotic resistance."
All right.
okay.
So it's my potion of necrotic resistance.
Okay, sounds good.
So you gain resistance to necrotic damage for 1 hour if you drink it.
Alrighty, all good.
Now I'm done.
May I go, sir, please? Okay, then the purple group is going to go. We've got 2 attacks on Freddy. Is Freddy an acceptable nickname for Fred, or does she not like
Freddy
it?
is acceptable.
Okay.
She called herself Freddy.
The
so.
DM asks from like a distance, and Fred responds.
I give you permission.
Thank you. 16 is the highest there, so that's a miss.
What about Fredland?
No.
And then
Redland?
Yeah.
the other one is actually
Fred Stiffer.
wildly attacking something out there. Like it is still
Number 4?
Yeah, number 4 is still backed out and wildly swinging at something that you guys cannot see.
That is not good.
No, but it is also Fred's turn.
Oh my goodness! You know, I had a friend once whose name was Bryn, and I called her Brynifrid. Let's see. I will, again, use Eldritch Blast.
Was that Torrey saying that or Fred?
You'll
Both.
never know. You have
Yeah, you can never
Ray,
really
I don't
tell.
know.
We are one.
So which one are you attacking? Again, anything adjacent to you. So the bulk of them right now.
Let's do number 1.
Number 1. Okay.
Him?
So that one is actually right next to you,
Yeah,
in the same
3 I
space.
meant.
Oh, speaking of which, I need you to roll me 2 d10s, please.
Well, 5 and 3.
5 and 3. Okay. Because these things are still like swarming in and sharing the same space.
Okay,
Unconcerned.
so 3. Am I okay to attack 3?
Number 3 is which one? That one? Again, that one is right next to you. Because they're sharing the same space as the other ones.
sorry.
Yeah.
How
So they-
about
They are literally all
who is
adjacent to you.
who is not right next to me?
I would say
12? 11
Yeah.
and 12?
11 and 12, and then
Let's do 11.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Yeah, 11, 12, or 4.
That is a, I'm sure, well, let's see, 23.
23 will hit. So the first one hits is 3 blasts.
Second one is 21.
21 will hit.
The third one is higher than that.
Okay, yep, all 3 of them hit. Go ahead and roll me damage. And we said this was 11, right?
Uh, 16.
16 total damage. Okay, yeah. These 3 purple bolts come shrieking out, and they just rip right through chunks of number 11 without, and it doesn't seem to be reforming as well as it could with other damage. Anything else you'd like to do?
Let me think.
I will ask you, as I'm Aramis' head back, like, Fred, are you feeling all right, or do you need a health potion as well?
I feel wonderful, darling. Thank you for asking.
Darling, that's a great non-gendered thing to
Yeah.
call somebody. That wasn't ironic. I really think that is a great non-gendered thing to call
Reminds me
somebody.
of going to a diner.
Darling.
Darling,
Like,
hun.
can I get you a coffee, darling?
Yeah.
Darling.
For me, it's always hun, H-U-N.
Do you know what I hate when people call me? I've probably said this before.
That's why you prefer
T-bug.
text. You prefer texting?
What?
T-bug. You hate that.
T-bug is-
Screw you.
What did you say?
I said, that's why you prefer people texting? She said, I hate when people call me.
No, I like talking to people on the phone. I just like talking.
What?
Shocking.
Perish the
You
thought.
anti-millennial, you. We're supposed to hate phone calls. Come on.
Anyhow, when people call me ma'am, it makes me feel like I am 10,000 years old.
What about Miss?
Miss is awesome. That makes me feel young.
What about Ms.?
Ms.
That's funny.
Yeah,
think
yeah.
everyone's ever said
Ms. I always found ma'am as very honorific, right? Like I never,
Supposed to be like respectful.
yeah, I never saw
respectful
it as
of your elders.
well, I never saw it as an elder thing. Like
Really?
it was always.
I do.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't call
Here's-
younger female identifying women as ma'am. I'd say miss myself. So yeah,
Exactly.
that's fair.
The
My whole
key
point.
is you just don't talk to anybody. And if they do, you just go, how dare you speak to me?
How dare you?
Get back.
How dare,
The audacity!
What about madam?
madam?
Excuse me, madam.
No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I
learning
literally
so
had
many
this
things.
conversation with my daughters earlier because they were playing like dress up and like, what do you call someone who's like a king? And I'm like, a lord and a lady?
Yeah.
Like, what's a lord? I don't know.
She
Title,
was really popular for like 2 years, but she only had one hit.
a good first.
She was a
album.
royal.
Yeah. She,
Oh my gosh, I
Oh, why
love
not?
that song.
Your Highness. That's always the go-to
Yeah.
for me.
Never
My
be
liege.
royals.
I
Royals.
need to add that to my Spotify list. It's been a while since I've heard it.
I like
Okay.
tennis courts personally.
Yeah.
But that'd be me.
Do you play a lot of tennis?
No, I just like the sound.
You just like going to tennis courts and just standing there, and
Playing
like
tennis
the
court
meme
by
of the guy like standing in the empty
Oh,
pool and just looking.
Pablo Escobar.
You know what I'm going to do?
I would love to know what you're
I'm going to do my side-powered leap
Ooh.
Yeah.
as my bonus action.
Okay.
Fun.
And where would you like to leap?
To leap.
A leap, and so I can move.
I will say
30 feet.
this does not count as disengaging, so you will be taking opportunity.
I don't
attacks.
care.
Okay.
Fred doesn't care.
Of course.
There's very little she cares about. She
1, 2,
will
3, 4,
so
5, 6.
twice
Next.
your walking speed.
Yeah, because remember I used it with Serena.
So
And
my
it was
walking
like
speed
30
is 40
feet
feet
or 40
so
feet or something.
80,
80 feet.
Whoa.
Dang.
You're gonna take one hit
Jedi
as
jump.
they all like
Okay.
slice at you as you
Let's
Jedi
see.
leap away.
Okay, hang on. I gotta look at something. I will go as far away as I can.
So that would be like
That's where she's going.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna land. So one of them will hit you on the way out for 21 necrotic damage, and then another Constitution saving throw.
I am using my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
you can technically go like into the food bowls.
Okay.
That's a long.
Don't leave the battlefield, please.
So that was.
Right in the Cheez-Its. Do it.
Just
What you
use-
don't know is
Okay.
the Cheez-Its are actually a bunch of teeth when you land in there.
I almost pulled out the sand dune
And my
limit
other
on
one
you.
too. 15 is 15 enough.
So you can only use one epic
Shy
die.
Hogue.
13 then.
13 is not enough.
Mob
so.
deep.
Waste.
So you're also going to have your health reduced by that amount. So 22
Oof.
points, and you have 1 level of exhaustion.
Sucks, huh?
How do I do that?
So you click at the very bottom of your HP. There's an override max HP. So you just type in what the overrided amount is.
And then for exhaustion, it's under conditions.
It's under conditions.
No, it's stuck in your
No, it's
head.
stuck in my head. Yeah.
Hang on. Get away from here. Okay, hang
Get
on.
away from here.
It really you can put anything into royals and have it.
Max
have it sound
HP.
sick.
Do I just put in the new?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just put it in your.
So you just take you have to do a little math first. Then
It's 100.
It's for your real estate. It's for it's 100.
Oops.
This is ASMR.
Delete. What did I do? Guys, I don't
turn it around.
What?
Accidentally.
You deleted your character. Is that what you're saying?
You actually have to type
Okay.
delete.
Hang on. No, I got
In
it
all
now.
caps, I think. Too.
Okay, I got it now. Wait, and then stupid.
Just the right amount of.
Conditions. Here we go.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Wow.
Exhausted 1.
Exhausted. Where are you?
Very bottom.
Very,
Oh,
very
You just choose a
I
level.
will also give
One.
myself a level of exhaustion
I am-
after that
I'm
experience.
feeling it. I'm sorry. I don't. You don't even want to know.
It's all right.
Don't even want to know.
You're all
Okay.
good though. And then you kind of land and stumble a little bit towards the crater's edge, and the creatures kind of watch you go, and then they all kind of turn towards Aramis.
Oh, I'm sorry, Aramis. I don't follow me. A little bit. I mean,
We'll see how many of them actually follow, and how many will take the easy meal.
Meal.
I mean,
Beverage.
beverage. Yeah.
you are
This is a thirst
tall
trap.
glass of water. How tall
This is
is
a
he?
thirst trap. Literally.
I don't know. I think he's
It really
5.
is.
This is literally a thirst trap.
Yep.
Damn it, Cory.
Surprise!
He thirst trapped us.
The only one who's not a thirst
Now every
trap is Bolt.
every third combat is gonna be sexy ghosts
Yep.
because of the thirst trap. The game algorithm has chosen.
And then, sorry, which one is the one that's away from everybody else? Number
Four.
4?
4.
I was gonna take some more something or other.
Oh boy.
We
Okay.
don't know what's
Don't know.
out there.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And then back up to the top of the round, group blue, the two.
You make
We're gonna
my
roll,
group so blue.
Let's go ahead and roll a d6, and we'll say evens, they're going for Fred, and odds, they're going to turn towards Aramis. Odds is Aramis, and evens is Fred. So the one closer to Fred is going to rush. Ooh, how far can they move?
Number 10.
Yes. 60 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Okay, and then they're going to double move and move another 60 feet.
I think we can get there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so. Okay, and then the other one is going to rush for Aramis.
Number 9.
Yep, and so we've got
What
3
about 11 and
attacks.
12?
11 and 12 are still focused on Aramis.
They decide to run after Fred as well.
The highest of them is actually only a 15. So, yep. So you managed to avoid all
Newfound
three.
vigor.
That potion just made me feel real good.
Perfect. And then it is your turn.
All
Bigger
right.
in them.
I'm going to
Don't
attack.
forget that potion I gave you.
Yes, I'm going to chug that potion.
Okay, that's a bonus action. As per, I mean, so technically other potions should be like, they always say an action, but I'm just gonna say bonus action.
Okay, so now I am
Just because
We just proved it. Check out our TikTok.
we
resistant.
proved that you can do it in half of a turn. So like
Yep.
a bonus
Bonus
action.
Yeah.
So I'm resistant to necrotic damage. Right?
Yes.
For an hour.
For an hour.
Okay, cool.
So you
Great.
actually dump that in your resistances there. Your defenses.
You just pour that potion right into your resistance
Defense.
slot.
Necrotic. Got it. Okay. Cool. And I'm
So
gonna attack 10. Or no, is that 12?
Can you do like
12.
like a flurry and get them all?
Yeah, 12.
So 12
Yeah.
is this one. 12, 11, 7, 9.
7 and 9 sharing space.
I believe that they don't have to at this
Okay.
point because
Oh,
of
okay,
the
fine, perfect.
Yep.
Then yeah, I'll go for 12.
12. Okay.
All right, here we go. First attack is a. I need to get on the right thing.
If either of you would stop being so
21.
moist, they would go away.
21
Ew.
will hit.
No, of course, Bolt.
Oh, 8 damage.
Moist.
8 plus your
Yep, 8
D4?
plus.
Well, I wouldn't say
2
you're wet. We can go swimming.
Radiance.
Okay.
Wow, that was weak.
2 radiant.
Okay, that's your first attack.
Second attack. That's a 21 again.
21 will hit. Yeah.
4. Alright, that's a little better. 12 normal and 2 more radiant.
Okay. And nothing else you want to pour onto that?
No.
Okay.
I think we'll.
And then you use the bonus action to chug a potion,
Yes.
so that's it for your turn. The gray group. Oh, we've got 3 to decide here because they were all around Fred.
Yeah. 5, 7, 5, 6, 7.
2 are going for Fred. 1 is going for Aramis now. So 7 will stay around Aramis because he's literally adjacent, and the other 2 will double move up towards Fred.
My adoring fans. Oh, use a breath mint. My goodness.
And then the one attack on Aramis is a 20 to hit. Yep. Okay.
Oh, it's inside. There it is.
22 necrotic damage, so 11.
Okay.
And then roll me another Constitution.
Disadvantage.
Because
I'm exhausted.
Exhausted one is only for ability checks. I didn't think that included.
I think
or
you're
like,
right. Yeah. No,
I
you're
don't
right.
think it includes saving throws. I will
Just
look up
double
the rules for exhaustion.
I think you're right.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
All right.
Yeah.
So, good. Okay.
Number 3 is
Saving throws.
saving throws.
Okay.
Yeah.
Con, you said?
Yes.
21.
21's good.
It's like my number tonight. 21.
It's supposed
Blackjack.
to be 25.
I know. It's weird.
And then it is.
Tell you something. Better go to the
Bolt.
casino.
It is your turn.
I should. It's been a while.
I am going to move here.
Okay. No opportunity attacks. They are
I
very much not
figured
focused
as
on it.
much, and I'm going to the two little shoulder plates are going to slide out of the way, and the little Tesla coil things are going to pop up, and
Okay.
and I'm going to lightning bolt them. And I'm pretty sure I can get all of these.
Lightning bolts.
Wah. Why not one? Why not one?
So 1, 3, 7, 9, and 11.
Okay. Let's start from the top here. Actually, roll me the damage first, would you? We're going to do it this way to see if that speeds up the process.
Brother,
86. So we got 10, 26, 30 damage, 30 lightning damage.
30. Okay, so number 1 fails.
Would that just turn them
So
into
it's a
glass?
16 dex.
And it does take the full brunt of that. It doesn't look like there's any resistance as far as this goes.
Lightning, eh?
What's the next one that gets hit?
So that was number 1. Number
Yep.
3 gets hit.
Number 3, you said it's, sorry,
16 dex.
16 dex. That's a failure. Okay, next one.
Number 9.
Number 9, ooh, fails. Then,
7.
number 7 succeeds. So it'll only take 15.
And then 11.
And 11. Fails. And that one is blasted away.
Or
And I-
turned into
and I-
a glass sculpture.
Yes, actually, I like that better. It is turned, yeah, you would just watch it kind of, and it
like
just,
obsidian.
yep, just a full like glass. You can see kind of the shards coming off of it. And you do see that there's it does look like a very beautiful elven woman.
We're taking
now
that
it's
home!
turned to glass. And then it falls over in shat. No, I'm just kidding.
Um,
We'll see what happens soon enough.
Then I would like to action surge.
Okay.
Where are you, action surge? There you are.
Does action search let you do attacks or spells again?
Oh, actually, yeah, I don't know.
'Cause
That's what I was going
thought-
to do. It's another spell. But if not, then I'm not going to.
I think it gives you 2 actions, not 2 turns. Or it gives you like a second go on your action.
It says you can take 1 additional action.
Well, the thing is spell casting.
Yeah.
What? I don't want the bard spell casting. What is a spell casting spell? Casting a spell. Duration, targets.
You can't cast another spell during the same turn, except for a cantrip with the casting time of 1 action.
Thank you. Yeah, so it has to be.
Then I will not do that.
Okay.
Because I assume that I would know that that's not.
Yes.
The only spell you could cast with action surge would be a cantrip.
Yeah.
And then as far as bonus action goes, that's all I got.
Okay.
So, that's all I got.
All right, then we will move on to the purple group, who also have to roll to see if they're heading for.
Purple Man group.
Let's see. Both of them are going for Aramis.
All right.
So we've got 2 coming in here. That is a failure. That's a failure. Okay. Yep. So they just come in and they're scrabbling against you. And then it is Fred's turn. Hi, Fred.
Freddy and the...
Watch.
I know, it doesn't really
Not really. We'll work on it.
workshopping.
Freddy and the Deaths.
Yes!
Freddy and the Dead.
No. That implies that you are dead.
Yeah.
Or will die.
Freddy's fighting the dead.
I know.
Yes. Okay. Well, fellas, you're all right next to me, so I really can't use Eldritch Blast. So what?
That was the idea.
Unless you
I mean, I could blast him over here. It has
That's
a
true.
120-foot range.
Yep. You could.
Yes,
you
you
could very
can.
much just forego the ones attacking you and.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
I'm sitting here like, crap. Which one do I go?
This is a
help?
very weird situation for Bolt, I'm sure, because
Yeah.
nothing is really like focusing on him.
Like, for the first time in my history of Aneria, like things aren't focusing on me.
22.
22? 22?
Will that hit?
Yes.
Okay,
Is
that was
just
the
your first?
lowest one.
You rolled a lot of dice there for it just being the first. Oh, that's the lowest one. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes. Then they
You're
all
like,
all three will hit. Which
what
one
are
are you
you?
attacking?
No, the first one was cocked. Let's attack this number 1.
Number 1.
Number one.
Okay. Where are you?
Have you been watching the new season of Picard?
I haven't even watched Picard at all.
No, it's really good.
That's what I've heard. A lot of people said the new season took it up a level.
Mm-hmm.
That's 15.
15 total damage out of all three of them.
Yes,
Okay.
I know. I'm rolling very poorly tonight.
15
Just the
on
right
number
amount of
one.
Some might even say I'm doing stupid rolls.
That's enough. That's enough to take that one out.
With a
Because
Brooklyn accent. I love it.
They're very stupid.
It's very stupid.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. So you managed to again, like these ones are surrounding you and just like full on. This is purple energy like your usual psionics, but there are tinges of shadow in it, where most of your other magic doesn't have shadow, because this is from your Warlock pact. And number 4 actually also gets torn to pieces, and you can see like the little dust motes kind of start circling around almost in a spiral as if something is sucking them up.
Oh, the vacuum monster.
That's
The dreaded
not good.
Oomba.
And then it is blue, so we've got 2 attacks on Aramis,
Oom-
one
Oomba.
on...
Oh, can
Oh,
I,
yes.
for my bonus action, take a health potion?
Yes, you can.
What remind me what I
If it's just a regular health potion, it's 2d4 plus 2.
Yes. 2d4 plus 2.
6.
6. Okay.
What about this?
Attacks on Aramis are 14 is the max,
Miss.
and then the one on Fred is 11.
Miss.
Okay.
So, what flavor of health potion do you all get?
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast? Disgusting.
It's only available in one specific like alchemy shop,
Ugh.
and that is a shop that's definitely around Meadstead a whole lot.
Is it at,
It pretty much is only open at
I was
midnight.
gonna say,
Yeah.
is it at the buff wizard's place?
No,
He's
Brawl,
single-
Brawl wishes that he had it, but he's not like franchised there. So, yeah,
His is probably like muscle milk.
muscle milk.
Ew.
Mine is Energizer.
What is is that milk directly from muscles?
Yes, they milk people's
They milk
muscles.
a muscle right after the workout.
No, it's
Let's
like
be fair. No healing potion tastes good. That's why people don't take them regularly. It's sort of an
See, but
emergency.
That's what we're debating.
that was our debate
Yeah.
and our theories. Like, what's the texture of a health potion?
That's true. Yeah, I think it
And,
would
like, what's
probably
the
be
taste? Because I don't think you'd be able to chug
many
it as fast as
fingernails
like,
are there?
Robitussin? No.
like
It's
cough
disgusting.
syrup, maybe like NyQuil or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
That's what I was
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that'd be fine for me.
Yeah.
I like it.
Aramis, it is your turn.
All right.
Like,
I was happy.
Scott likes that?
Mhm.
Or Bolt likes that?
Scott does.
Probably both. honestly.
Probably both. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take some
I don't
hits
think
at
Bolt
number
can
12.
eat anything anymore. Actually, consequence of him being a construct now.
Yeah. But yes.
20. No, hold on.
I mean, I guess I still
25?
could. I just have to regurgitate
Sorry,
it
this is an
later.
attack on 12, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, 25 will
25.
hit.
Like pellets.
That's
Well, just like, yeah,
Nine regular.
like whatever I eat or drink fills up the stomach, and then it's
Four,
like, well, I got nowhere to go, so give me a minute.
radiant.
So sweet.
It's like a pump.
And then second attack, if it's still alive.
It is still alive.
Oh, grit fail.
Crit fail.
There's a
So
show
I
called.
accidentally throw my sword or something.
Do you want that to be your critical failure? Yeah.
Yep.
So you're very dry, and your hands are like
Very
like
slippery.
yeah, very crispy right now, and you're not getting the proper grip on your sword. So your sword goes flying with that second hit. I'll give you an epic die for it in exchange, though. That's always a great thing. And then you do, if you didn't use your bonus action, you do have your offhand sword as well.
Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting about that.
Well, you've used your bonus
I've
action.
used it like every
so-
turn, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so I will offhand attack for crit.
Nice.
Wrong one to crit on, but okay. I will smite at a 3rd level, so that's 2d8. 3d8 'cause
3d8
undead.
because it's undead.
Oh, right. Okay, so let's roll this.
What, this is on number 12?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, roll me the first roll and tell me the total. Cause I think,
Just the
radiant die. I think that's going to be enough to take it out.
16, 17, 37.
30. Yeah, that's more than enough to take it out with the vulnerability here. So
Okay, is that-
Right.
that is 12. Now, this is the battle tax. Your other blade is the battle tax.
Yes.
So the battle tax says when you roll a 20 on an attack roll with this weapon against a smaller, larger hostile creature, you magically earn a number of gold coins equal to the attack's damage.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm going to say this includes the vulnerability, which would increase the damage here. So roll me the rest of that attack damage. Right now we're at like, you said it was 38?
38 plus 2d6.
Yep.
That's doubled. So, plus 8 more.
Okay, so 40, so
40,
so sorry, 38 times 2 is
No.
76.
computer. What's 38 times 2? Roll.
38 times 2 is 76.
76.
You're right. Okay, and then plus 8 is 82.
82.
So 82 gold coins.
84.
Huh?
84.
84 gold coins just come flopping out.
There, I'm out of stupid.
So you can either have it be in your purse, pocket, or bag, or you can have them erupt from the wound you inflicted on the target instead.
It's shooting out like Sonic.
For sure. yeah.
Gold
So
ring.
84, like the golden sword slashes through, and this thing just dissolves and turns into gold coins. Scott Pilgrim versus the World
Yeah.
style. That scatter onto the ground. It
and
cannot do that for another 12 hours again.
If it's not too much of a game-breaking thing, I'll point my sword out and the coins will just like suck into the sword and
Yeah,
into my
you know
pocket.
what? That speaks to my Ready Player One fan. So,
That's awesome.
You're just nearby and they just like
so 84 gold is yours.
Diablo-esque style.
Aramis, where did you get that? I want one.
Sorry, I can't really hear you roll the dust and coins.
The wind.
Okay, perfect. And that was number 12, right?
Yes.
It's already removed.
He's gone.
Okay, and then it is the Greys. They're gonna abduct you.
Gandalf the
50 Shades of Grey.
There's 2 types of
They're
people.
spicy.
There's 2 types of people.
and the Venn
Alien.
diagram. So the Venn diagram between them is really weird. 50 Shades of Alien Greys.
Wait, so what?
So alien, the most classic type of alien with like
gray
the
alien.
with like
Greys.
the long
Yeah.
skin and like they're called Greys, right? So you saying 50 Shades of Grey mean being like the same time they're gonna abduct you.
50 Shades of Grey, the
It's
Grey aliens,
that-
Grey's Anatomy, and
They're safe.
Gandalf the Grey.
Gandalf the
Same.
Grey.
Yes.
Split.
But
Where do they
the
meet?
crossover is anal.
Anal. That's true. Yep, that is.
Yep.
That is the crossover.
Probing and otherwise.
Probing and.
Oh no. Wait, how is Gandalf in there?
Well,
Well, he's been alive for a long time, so.
Tracks.
Ian McKellen.
TBH.
Yeah,
Well, yes.
well, you smoke a little Longbottom leaf, the next thing you know,
Exactly.
Feel like a little crazy.
you just got some hobbits all around you.
Yep.
I mean, it is called long bottom.
No! No.
Do we cut this?
Yes, we cut this.
Absolutely not.
I don't know.
This is a short, is what it is.
For the record, that did not come from me.
Mm-hmm.
That came from them.
Well, yeah, it's not accidental filth. This
No,
is
it was
intentional
purpose.
filth.
Intentional film. Yeah.
Purposeful.
I'm so sorry. I can already tell. I can feel the disappointment from my mom. Not that she watches this.
I'm like, really?
Dallin's mom, make sure you're subscribed.
Love you.
The one against. So the 2 against Fred missed. And
Even
then
my mom subscribed.
22 to Aramis.
Oof, yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is going to
I tell her
be-
that it pushed us over the
There you
the
go.
4,000 subscribers mark.
Was that true?
Oh.
Scott's mom.
It's called The Beautiful
You're
Life.
so nice to you.
She doesn't actually watch anything.
Well,
18 necrotic damage.
she knows.
Ouch.
So 9 necrotic damage.
I am the black sheep
Oh,
of the
that's right.
family, after all.
Yep.
So
And then give me a constitution saving throw.
I'm the
please.
biggest disappointment of all the kids.
you know, I am too. I think it's the oldest child thing.
10.
You're the oldest, right?
14.
14's enough.
Oh.
Just barely.
Yeah, it is an oldest child thing.
Yeah, you're the oldest.
Mhm.
You know.
I think it is. They have so much hope.
How many
for
siblings do you have?
3.
3.
There's 2 here.
2.
I just get ignored. I'm the middle child. So.
That tracks.
Actually, it's really funny. My mom got a new credit card and she got like the custom thing with all of her kids on it, and the
Like a picture.
little ID chip was right over my face. Yeah, and I'm like, I want a credit card. that was my thought too.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she was like, I was showing that to, or I was handing that off to somebody at one point, and she goes, "Oh no, one of your kids got cut off." She goes, "Yeah, it's my middle child too," and the lady's like, "Oh no."
She's like, nah.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
makes sense.
I technically don't have a middle child. It's really weird. I have 3 kids with no middle child. I mean,
That's
by
true.
1 minute, yes, but they're
Technically.
both the oldest.
Yeah.
That means you have to have a 4th kid.
No.
To have a middle. Talon's like, no, not a chance. Not gonna happen.
But you make such cute babies.
I know, but 3's good. Really, 2 was good. 3's just fine.
I feel like 3 is a great number.
It is. It is.
Okay, perfect. Bolt, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try Lightning Lure on number 3.
Ooh, I like that idea. I love that spell.
I love that.
So
I love that for you.
the chain
It's a great
that
look.
I normally use, I get to use it again,
Uh-huh.
but it's electrified this time, and I'm gonna
Nice.
wrap it around number 3 or try
Very cool.
to. So they have to make a.
Are your Tesla coils like?
It's like
right
a.
into the brain.
It's like a. It's like a taser, like the taser with the
Oh, there you go.
prongs.
Nice.
And then I just like.
It could be like the dart thing, the dart launcher.
Yeah. So it is a. They must succeed on a strength saving throw of 16,
They fail.
or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight
They
line
have
towards
a
me.
-5
Oh, minus 5.
to strength. Yeah, they are not strong.
And then they take, at this level, 3d8 lightning damage.
3d8.
Yes,
Kill
queen.
it.
Let's see, 7, 12, 16 lightning damage.
16. Okay. Wait, I don't just put the. I don't put the amount down. I minus it.
Yes.
Sorry. This is not on D&D Beyond's encounter builder, and that's usually what I do is I put the damage in, right? So
Yeah.
it's screwing with my head, all because you made some silly choice and decided to follow some fake creatures in a random direction.
Hey, you laid the path in front of us. We just took the bait.
Yes. Yes, you did. Spectacularly. Anything else for both?
New.
Or just the right amount of stupid.
So did it?
You might say.
Yes.
Did it do the same kind of? Did I notice it doing the same kind of damage as the lightning bolt? Like it did.
Yeah.
seem like
Yep. It was
it
the
affects
same.
them fully.
Same effect fully. All right. Then it is that creature's turn.
I wish I could do 2 cantrips because then I could like lightning lure them in and then shocking grasp them.
Oh, that would be
That'd be way.
I mean, if you wanted, you could just attack it with an action surge. No. Okay. It's gonna move away from you and go right back for Aramis.
Or is it going to roll to see which way it goes?
No, it's
Okay,
still like
all right.
this one's focused.
I'm
on
just
it.
going to keep pulling it back.
Yeah. You may take an opportunity attack against it though.
Yeah, sure. I'll take an opportunity attack. I'll see what the Thunder Goblet can do. That's a crit fail, so it's only a 13. But
Okay.
it's
Nope.
not
Yep.
bad.
Attack on Aramis then
That's-
is a 14.
Miss.
Okay. Then it is Fred. Hi, Fred.
Barely skating by.
It's me.
here.
Hi, I'm the Fred. It's me. Dallin sang that song earlier via text.
Via text.
Let's see.
And you put the little music notes on each side of it, right?
We just
I should have, but
Then it's just a poem. You just said
I just
a poem.
poemed Taylor Swift at you.
Yep.
That is
So basically,
emo.
I'm just a
That fits.
yeah.
It's like posting it on
Still.
your MySpace page before you go to bed.
I used to post song lyrics because
I'm pretty
that's what
sure
you
we all
did when you were in
did.
I
the
know,
night.
I do it.
You're like, oh, that Fallout Boy song really hurt.
It speaks to me.
Yeah, you vague posted on
Even
Facebook
though no
at
Fall Out
first.
Boy song ever really speaks to anybody, they are pretty nonsensical lyrics. This is coming from probably one of their bigger fans.
Oh, we need to get tickets.
Oh yeah, we do, don't we?
Really, this is getting exhausting.
You do have one
We-
level of exhaustion.
Technically, yes. I just think that
It's
was
true. Really though, I'm exhausted. Sorry, I'm just thinking of what I want to do. I want to keep doing the same thing, or do I want to do something new because it's Fred?
WWFD. What would Fred do?
Probably something new,
Probably something new.
I would say. Just what I know from Fred is like embracing the chaos and kind of just doing random stuff and seeing what works.
The agent of chaos herself.
Yep.
So, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast my Shadow Blade.
Ooh.
I'm gonna withhold my ooh until I hear what it does.
Oh. Oops. It is a beautiful thing.
What type of damage does it do?
Shadow blade damage.
Of course.
It is psychic damage.
Psychic.
You weave
You would
together
think because
threads
it's like
of
shadow, but technically it's not. Sorry.
to create a sort of solidified gloom in your hand.
There you go. There's
I
the.
had to hear what it did first.
I knew you had to.
It's an Anerian lightsaber.
But yeah, basically it deals 2d8 psychic damage on a hit.
because it's so late in the campaign, she ignites the shadow blade, and then two tiny shadow blades go out the sides.
Yes. Please?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so
Kylo Fred.
It works.
Winifred.
sorry, I gotta get back to my name. Forgive me. This is the first time I've used this.
Don't worry, we're cutting any hesitation.
Okay, good.
You will look very impressive, I promise.
Will I?
Yes.
We're not cutting that though.
No.
If I look good, it's due entirely to Cory's editing skills.
Scott's editing skills. I just do
Scott's
the
editing skills.
pre-edits.
Cory just tells me where to click, and then I click the button.
Cory, better be on the ball with this episode. You better not be playing Hades while you're watching this.
Okay. So, do I just use my regular, like,
believe
plus
it's
for
just-
attack?
It takes a you have to have a blade with at least one silver piece. That's the requirement.
Yeah,
of the
Okay.
spell.
which you do.
Which I
you
do.
So it would just be that
Okay,
plus
okay,
whatever
okay,
the
okay.
spell does, if I
Let's
recall.
see. Counts
Because
as a
I
simple
have my
melee
rapier.
weapon with which you are proficient. It deals 2d8 psychic damage on
Okay,
a
thank
hit. So it is basically just using your basic attack.
And I get my regular damage plus.
No. So it does 2d8 psychic damage, and then if you cast it using an extra spell, what spell slot did you use? Just the second level?
Yeah.
So it's just 2d8
Okay.
psychic damage.
Okay.
You can upcast.
We're back.
And it has the finesse property, so you can use your dex for it instead of strength, if that's better for you. Yep, so this blade of shadow kind of coalesces from the very limited shadows. It's almost like you stretch your hand out, and the noonday sun casts your shadow underneath you, and then that hand kind of reaches up and hands you the blade, and then goes back down.
Okay, I'm attacking number 6, so that's a 16.
16 will hit.
And then it's 2d8, right?
Yes.
So that is 8.
8 total.
And then second attack is a 24.
24?
24.
Yes. Yes.
20. Yes.
Yeah.
20.
If it's in the 20s, yeah.
Okay.
We're good there.
And that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 damage.
After that.
Okay. Yeah, still up, but definitely looking hurt.
And we are going to use Action Surge.
Oh, yes. Because Fred is everything.
She's everything to everyone.
Everywhere, all at once.
So that is 14.
14 is not going to hit.
I had a feeling. What a waste of an action surge.
Now,
You did
how
hit
did
again.
how did it look when the damage? For
You have one more attack. When you attack,
Oh, yeah.
you attack twice with melee.
Not a waste yet.
Like, how did it look against the creature?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of cleaves through it normally. It's not like it's affecting it any more or less, but it
Okay,
is-
that is a 22.
That'll hit.
4-6.
For 6 damage. That's enough.
Which one?
6.
Ooh, 6 for 6.
Well, goodbye, little 66. 666.
Again,
60
again,
Mary
like,
60.
There's no way. Like, Fred is saying this, but there's no way she would know. Like, she. I love the.
Fred is in an isekai.
Exactly.
I do not know what that is.
It's like it's a type of anime where they like wake up in like a video game world or like a book,
Yes.
and they're like they know stuff and everyone's like what, or they don't know stuff and everyone's like how do you not know this? Like
Yeah.
it goes either way.
Transported
That's
to
right.
another realm.
Yeah, so you're
another
seeing like all
world.
their stats and stuff, and you're killing them. Like what are you talking about?
It's very much like a Gwenpool situation for her, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you're a
Goodbye.
fan of the series, and now you're in the series.
Very much so.
All right, and then is there anything else that Fred is going to do?
No. Well, yes, actually, because I'm going to use my I thought I had something that would help me gain health points. Oh, but
Lay on
I no.
Lay on hands. What's the other one that the warriors do?
It's your
second wind.
Second wind.
Yeah.
I think it's a
But
bonus
that's a
action.
bonus
Yep,
action.
you
I already
used
used it, so never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
Moving on to something else then.
Something else.
Something else.
And now for
Turn
something different.
around.
That other purple one is just going to be ripped apart like the previous one, and
It's getting closer.
What is here? Well, it's over there.
What is there?
what is there? You're not quite sure. Aramis, since you are pretty close, why don't you
render.
give me
Perception?
a perception with a -2, actually, if you don't
okay.
mind.
Gray
Oh,
letter
you are
is-
also disadvantaged because you're exhausted.
Right.
On ability checks.
Okay. So that is a 9.
You cannot see what is attacking.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, and then back up to the top of the round here, we've got the last 2 blues. One is going for an 18 on Fred,
That is a miss.
and then the other one is 24 on Aramis.
Ooh, yeah, that hits. That hits hard.
Let me see how hard. I will decide how hard.
Aramis, how's that?
Hit
Continue
my
treating me.
armor hard.
20 necrotic, so 10
So 10,
for you.
okay.
Yeah.
Pretty hard for having resistance.
Yeah. And then make me another Constitution saving throw, please, and thank you.
Yeah, 19 plus 8.
I'm
Should go.
concentrating.
You are good,
Yes.
Okay.
So am I.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to be making Constitution.
19 again.
Okay. Forgot about that,
I
but
did too.
it's a
and
D4
it's right
damage.
in front of
Yeah.
me.
It is actually your turn though.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn and I guess I don't see whatever's ripping these people apart, so
Yeah.
shouldn't worry too much. I think.
Sure, it's fine.
It's probably good. Well, attack,
No
is that
big deal.
9 or 6? Is that 9?
9.
Okay, I'm gonna attack
9
9.
and 7.
Boom. That's a 26 to hit.
26.
Oh, nope, sorry, 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
For 9 damage.
9, and then your added damage for.
You know what though? My blade. I threw my sword.
Oh yeah, so this is all with
So
the
this would
battle
all
attacks.
be
Yep.
okay. So that was 1 less
So
to
8,
hit. So it still should hit.
Okay. and then 1
yeah.
less on the
And
damage.
1 less on the damage. Yep.
Sorry, this was against number
9.
9,
Yep.
so 7 damage. Right?
Okay. Oh, and this.
Nope.
4.
That's on because if you cast that on a weapon, you
That's
cast it
right.
on
It's
the
on
other
the
weapon.
weapon.
Yep,
So I actually wasn't concentrating on it because.
well, you still can.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll hold my concentration in case I get it back.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Next attack.
Okay, and then I'll attack again. So that is a crit fail.
Crit
So,
fail. Do you wish to throw your other blades?
You choose this time.
We'll go ahead. We'll just count it as a critical fail and call it good there.
Okay.
We'll give a D6 to a creature.
Okay. Fair enough.
Can I cast a cantrip while I'm concentrating
Yes.
on it? Okay.
Yep, you can actually
Sure.
cast any spell while you're concentrating, so long as it's not another concentration spell.
Got it.
That is the
So
only
if I wanted to
restriction.
cast, say for example,
Say.
Booming Blade.
Yes. You could
Okay.
cast Booming Blade on your Shadow Blade.
Okay, cool.
That is correct.
Shadow.
Shaboom!
But it is
Midnight Thunderstorm.
2 more attacks, one on Aramis, which is a 26 to hit.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it does.
And it's the same for Fred, 26.
Ow.
So we're just gonna roll this damage. We'll just say just this
Why do you
damage
have
once.
so many dice in your dice? Die?
Because
dice?
they roll 66 necrotic damage.
Well, remember, I cannot die, so it's fine.
Yeah, of course. 26 necrotic, so 13 for Aramis.
I wonder if just drinking water would help you guys survive better. Like that's the twist.
Just start like chugging, and they're just like, yeah, okay, well, we're all full. Thank you very much. Okay. And then it is Bolt's turn.
You poor guys. Yeah, I'm going to. I'll just move up and do a
Not lightning.
shocking grasp.
Not lightning lure. No. Just take the electrified hand, and this actually is a touch spell, unlike yes.
Yeah, I just like it's taser between the 2 fingers.
Nice.
That is 9 plus 8. That's a 17 to hit.
17 will hit, and which one was this on?
Number 9.
Number 9.
It is 3d8 lightning damage. So that is a 12 plus 7, 19 lightning damage.
Okay.
And it cannot take. Let's see, is it wearing armor of metal?
No.
Okay, so I didn't get advantage on it. It can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay.
So I do say, Aramis, if you would like to move away, you can. I've got this one. As I'm like, tasering it down.
Like, looking at you, like you look like a mirage right now. Like, what's happening?
Okay. So the purple group is all gone. So it is Fred's turn.
I really wish I had cast Shield last time.
Oh yeah. Could have saved yourself some trouble.
Yeah.
Fred got a little overconfident with the amount of misses.
She's
You don't
always
need a shield. You can't die.
confident.
Yeah, you can't die,
Yeah,
remember?
You can't die.
Shields are for people who can die.
I know, but sometimes you should use a shield just to be safe.
One of these days
That's
we will
what you
test
should do.
this.
It prevents pregnancy and STDs.
Yep.
Spectral TDs.
Spectrally transmitted diseases.
Yep.
Obviously, that's what
Which
I
you're
meant.
both affected by right now.
Yes.
Oh, I
No,
forgot.
we
You
have
both need to
STDs.
roll me a Constitution saving throw for that damage that you both took.
Crit.
Oops, it's out.
Okay, crit's good.
What do I add to it?
You're a con.
Oh.
It's Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
No.
It's 8.
8. So your hit point maximum is reduced by another 26, and you have another level of exhaustion.
Oh my gosh.
So your speed is halved now.
This place. Does time
It's
in the
reduced by
Fey realm
another
work
26?
differently than in the regular realm?
Potentially.
Like, if we took a long rest, are we leaving the entire trial? Preston's just gonna be hung when we come back.
And
Well, we're okay. So he's
Like,
still
walk back to the
He's
portal,
gonna
he's
stand
just
on his
swinging
book
there.
of contracts and then still kick it out from under him.
oh my gosh.
So we're both in the same Fey realm, right?
Technically, yes, this is the same Fey realm.
But maybe
However,
time
different
does
places might
different.
have like,
Yeah, there's, like, some
different
temporal-
pockets. Yeah.
Yeah, some weird black hole
Screwing,
gravity
yeah.
stuff.
Perfect. Next is Fred. It is your turn.
Fred, okay. Hi, that's me. So, if I cast Booming Blade, it... that damage that they would get from Booming Blade doesn't occur until
Until they move.
they move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which they haven't been notoriously moving.
Well, but if I move.
If you move, yeah, they would.
Okay.
They would most certainly chase you.
So I will cast Booming Blade. Then.
Okay.
And then, so I get. I'm sorry. I would know this more. I feel if I had like been playing this character all along.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You brandish the weapon used in spell casting. Make a melee attack with it again. Okay. Melee attack.
Yep. So you only get the one attack.
17 plus 8.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that is 9 damage.
Okay. On which one are you attacking?
We're attacking 10.
10.
That's the blue.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move.
All right. Booking it. 30 feet. They will each take an opportunity attack against you.
Likely.
But they only rolled 17s across the
Okay.
board. Okay. Perfect. Anything else that you'd like to do?
Yes. No. Yes. Bonus action. I want to do whatever. Second wind.
Okay. So you
It'll give
regain.
me
I think
1d10
it's, yeah,
plus
1d10
10.
plus. Yeah.
4 plus 10, so 14.
14. Okay. So as you're running, you take a moment to get your second wind, which is a weird thing to say when you're running. To catch your second wind. I mean, I guess that is when you catch your second wind, isn't it?
Yeah, you got over. You got over your. Got past the wall, the runner's
Yep.
wall, or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it is. So the invisible whatever it is
No.
shreds apart the gray right next to Aramis
Not the invisible, whatever it is.
and sucks it on in.
Thank you, invisible, whatever you are.
And then up at the top of the round we have blue. Number 9 is going to make its attack on Aramis for a 17.
That'll miss.
Number 10 is going to move towards, so it's going to take some damage from.
2d8, which is another 8 damage.
Okay. And then it is going to move to Fred and make an attack, and that is a 24 to hit.
You get those like little things.
Yeah, the little like war
movies.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
war.
yeah.
That's going to be 25 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Did you drop?
Well,
Because she took her second wind, she didn't.
Oh.
And then I need you to make me.
but
a
I can use my reaction to
Okay.
cast shield.
Perfect. Oh, okay. So the total on that was
24.
24 damage, or 24 to hit.
24 to hit.
Yeah, 24 to hit. So what would plus 5
it'll
on your
actually
shield be?
miss.
That would be fine because it is 22 plus 5, 27.
So it puts you at 27.
So that's my
I'm going to use this
temporary-
epic die that I got from the
Uh-oh.
natural one
Uh-oh.
because I'm cruel tonight. Plus 3.
That's exactly
So
what it is.
27. So it hits.
Okay. Thank you. Here, would you like that epic die? What is life without consequences? Yeah, so 26.
More fun.
26 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then give me a constitution saving throw, please. Okay, so
Oh my god.
you are reduced by another 26 hit points.
I'm
Well, no, sorry,
No,
so
your
that's
maximum.
maximum, not.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yep.
Oh my gosh.
And another, so you are now at
Hang on,
3
I can't do the math
levels of
in my brain.
exhaustion.
What were you at? 76?
We're at 50 now. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, hell's bells.
You're gonna have to
Oh.
rest for like 5 days.
So second level of exhaustion is your speed is halved.
Oops.
So
Oh,
technically,
Oh,
you've
no,
been-
I'm at my 3rd level of exhaustion.
Yeah,
Now
so
you are.
now you're at
Yeah.
your 3rd level,
Yeah.
which is both the previous levels, plus you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
And I think at like number 5 you just die.
Yes.
5 is speed reduced to 0,
6 is
6
death.
is death. Yes. So getting
Just
close
so
there.
tired
Oh no,
you die.
it did it again. It did that stupid thing again.
So put your hit point back to where it was.
Back to 76.
Yeah, it seems like it must just be like a weird bug. when you use the override on multiple instances. We should create a Jared token.
Okay.
And have it never get gotten to, because that's what Jira's for.
It's in the backlog.
Yep, it's for the backlog.
We'll get to it when we get to
Never fear, friends. I've yet to die.
Fred is here.
Isn't that the? I
Next thing
just,
you know,
my
you're
brain
just
just
gonna
went to
be-
the SpongeBob, like when
of these
SpongeBob's
little
running out of
noodles.
water, and his mouth's all crinkly.
Yeah, his
and-
mouth is all like
Yes.
super crinkly.
That's Fred right now.
Um,
I'm worse off than Aramis.
Aramis, it is your turn.
Okay.
Speaking of.
I'm gonna turn and slice and dice.
Slice and dice, the last one
Last guy. How about a 17 to hit
there. 17 will hit.
for 12 damage?
12 damage, okay.
And then we'll do another 24 to hit
24 will hit.
for. Use my last epic dice. 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay, that one is still up and kicking.
Okay. Oh, bonus action, right? But it's not my offhand because it's now my main hand.
Wait a minute, sorry. That one's dead.
Oh, yes.
Say
Yep.
after the
That one is-
tasering.
Yeah, that I was doing that on the gray on accident. So
Don't mind me, I'm just a punching bag over here. Not dead.
I'm sorry, you ran so far away.
I'm actually nearly dead, Fred.
nearly dead. All right. Anything else for Aramis?
I'm
Isn't
gonna
that
go
a- isn't
run
that a
and pick
movie?
up my blade. Wherever
Drop
I threw
dead
it.
Fred is.
Drop dead. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. You can recover your blade. Move 20 feet.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. In the direction that you think it is.
Yeah, I threw it over there somewhere.
Okay. And then it is the gray is going to rush up and attack Fred. Only a 10 on this one.
Oh my gosh.
Haha.
That would be a no.
Yeah.
Bolt, it is your turn.
Don't worry, I'm coming. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You tripping the sand dunes?
Yeah.
And then I will Action Surge.
Okay.
Since I used double move,
Mhm.
dash. And then I will Lightning Lure.
The blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is from Omicron Persea 8.
Yes.
Okay, so they have to make a strength save of
That's
16.
right. They fail.
Okay. So I just pulled 10 feet. Dang. But it takes damage. 3d8?
3d8.
Oh, actually, it doesn't take any damage if it's not within 5 feet of me.
What?
Yeah, it says hold up to 10 feet in a straight line towards you and then take lightning damage if it's within 5 feet.
Oh,
Is
weird.
it not?
Technically, it's 10.
So it only works if you pulled it all the way up.
How far? What's
Oh, I
the
couldn't-
range on
I
it?
couldn't even
Yeah, I was
have
gonna
done
say.
because the range is 15.
Yeah. That would be a weird dumb spell.
Okay. In that case, I will.
Fly. Nothing happens. Go,
I
go.
will.
Alright. Minecraft villagers say,
Magic missile.
magic missile. A fine spell. Some would say the best spell.
3d4.
Make an entire build off of magic missile.
Plus one on each.
So that's 3, and then 6, and then 10. 10 total.
10 total damage. Okay, that's enough. Take out the blue.
You make my blue so
'Cause it's force damage, right?
blue.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Magical. Yep.
Yeah, they just kind of, all three of the rusty red bolts kind of hit the center and then just burst out in different directions and take the creature with it.
Ooh, pretty.
Anything else you'd like to do?
That's all I can do. Everything.
Fred,
Literally everything.
it is your turn.
Yes. Turning around and attacking Grey Boy.
Oh, gray boy.
Oh, Grey Boy, come here.
The worm.
Oh yeah, is it?
Grey Boy. Remember in Gold Morning when they're fighting Scion? And
Honestly,
he's
by that
it's like
point,
the
I was
only one that he like locks him in place. basically. He replays the same second over and over and over again,
one
basically
is for sure a
indefinitely.
miss.
Yeah.
For the record.
Yeah.
The second one is going to be a 27.
Sorry, you do have disadvantage on all your attack rolls because you are exhausted 3. And I know you're sick of the DM's shit right now,
13.
too.
This dungeon master is going to
Look,
tell you something
dungeon
mean.
mister.
You can break the fourth wall as much as you like, but you can't actually hurt me, so...
I beg to differ.
Got a heavy coffee cup right there.
Arms reach away.
Did throw dice
so
at you that
13
one
will
time.
miss on the attack now.
Okay. What? No, that was what I rolled, but it's a
Oh.
+8.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So,
21.
and that'll be for 7.
7 damage.
Mm.
And that's psychic damage. Okay.
And I will bonus action. Okay. Please. What is it again?
2d4 plus 2.
So that is 6 and 8.
Okay. And then are you going to move or are you going to stay there?
Oops. I will not tempt fate.
Okay.
But I'll stay right here.
Okay.
I don't want to move and provoke an opportunity attack, so.
All right. The next one to go is Aramis, actually.
I will double move.
Okay.
I don't think I can get there. I can go 30, so 60. I think I have a ranged option though, so let's see what. Well, if I double move, I don't have a ranged option. That's it.
Unless you have second wind or action surge.
Nope. Not fancy.
Then it
fiber
is
like
that last one. I rolled a 9 against you. So it's going to miss.
I told you I can't die.
And then it is Bolt's turn.
Then a giant hawk picks you up and he flies away.
What sound does a hawk make?
What does the hawk say? Yeah.
It's like a piercing.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know.
will,
Syrinscape, do we have a hawk?
somewhere. I will lightning lure that one. So
Okay.
make a strength 16 save.
Strength 16. They literally cannot make their save because because they have a -5.
Sad.
I'll pull it away from you.
And then 3d8 lightning damage, please.
10 lightning damage.
Okay. Fred, it is your turn.
Sorry,
Again?
14.
What about
lightning
Aramis?
damage. 14 damage.
No, you're after. Yeah. I went. You went. You
Yep.
go. Or they went. You go.
Swear you just barely.
It's because I just ran up and then I didn't have
Oh, I
any
got you.
action. So.
Okay, turn around. Go to this guy, and I'll attack him again.
I just
Disadvantage.
got him away from you.
I know. That one is...
Running towards danger.
Okay, first one does not hit. Second one, I doubt will hit. Yeah.
Okay. So you're
13.
just kind of like swinging wildly. You are so like dehydrated at this point. You are literally just like swinging at whatever you can weakly. It's not quite working that well.
Hold. Do you have anything to drink?
No, I poured it all out. But you should have water with you.
And then
Your adventurers pack should have a water ski.
Yeah.
and then you guys watch as that last one gets
Shredded.
torn in, shredded, and then whirlpooled, sucked
Right
in.
next to us?
Right next to you.
No.
What does it smell like? I'm just kidding.
What's it taste like?
Burning.
Oh,
Yeah, it smells like burning.
Burning Man.
Bolt, give me a perception check, would you?
He's gone. Yeah.
Yep, he is gone.
natural 20.
Natural 20. You see the vague outline of a humanoid creature, sort of like in Predator style, where you can barely see the cloaking, as it's moving. And it just kind of like turns its head towards you a little bit, and then just starts walking up the crater hill.
I do go, who are you?
And it's not going to respond as it leaves and disappears.
Thank you, Satan. I assume it was him.
Had to be.
Or her.
It was them.
Satan.
Don't make me tap the sign. Okay, so you guys can take a moment to relax. You have successfully survived this trap.
A short rest.
If you'd like to take a short rest, you can. So as far as the exhaustion and the stuff that you have, the hit point reduction lasts until the creature finishes a long rest and drinks an abundant water, or until it is affected by a greater restoration or comparable magic.
I don't have any of those things. I don't think we have time to take a long
I
rest.
have lesser restoration. Right.
Yep, I don't think you have a greater at this point.
Do not.
That's all right. Boys, not boys, friends. Shall we take a short rest?
I think you two are in need of it.
Okay.
Agreed.
I'd dare say this is the easiest fight I've ever had.
I throw my sword at you. Clearly not aiming to hit you, but like,
You're dehydrated. You're like, shut up.
Okay, yep, so you two can take a short rest, regain.
Use
any
those hit
recovery
dice.
dice. Yep. Is the action surge on a short rest as well, or is it a long rest?
it is a short
Yeah,
rest.
nice.
So is your second wind.
Yep. Okay, and as you guys kind of sit down in this crater, recovering from already what is a harrowing fight, I think we're gonna have to call it for the evening.
I actually make sure we get out of the crater.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Just in case it resets.
In fact, you probably travel for a few minutes, and you come across the ruins of a town.
Okay. Does it just like appear out of nowhere? Mirage
Yep.
style? Like,
Yep, it's just kind of like you step forward and everything kind of like fades into view. And it's just half crumbled buildings of stone.
and I'm like helping you both. You know, I've got. You're both just like.
I can only
need so
heal
much
so
water."
much.
And these three will continue their adventure in the Wastelands of the Fae. And we will get back to see what is going on with the actual trial and Victor next time. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for a fun little evening, a fun little, very harrowing fight. I'm going to go ahead and give everybody an epic die for surviving.
Nobody told us we had to pack
what is
chapstick.
Seriously.
what should have been an encounter
Thank
that
you.
you probably was best to run away from, but you
Oh,
know
yeah.
what? That's not how we do things at Tales of
Like
Aneria.
Dallin said, we never run from.
Yep.
We run when we're all at 1 hit point.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's like last
After
ditch.
the revivify comes through, is what you're saying?
Yeah, one person gets revivified and then we dimension door out.
Yep. But until next time, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Leave an edge rule. Carpenter's Square. Yeah, and look in the comments as a buttress. Don't forget to check
Tell
us
us
out on Twitch.
who is the most stupid.
I don't even know how much of that is going to make it into the episode, so that could be completely weird out of context. Who's the stupidest? Please do not put that in the comments.
It's
We don't want to.
probably me because I forgot I could help you like 3 episodes ago.
Maybe.
So,
and then thank you again to Syrinscape, who provided the wonderful wind sound effects and desert sound effects you heard this entire evening. And until next time, stay hydrated.
yeah. Drink your 8 glasses.
Never ceases to amaze me when you guys go through an encounter that I'm like deliberately like, okay, you probably should run, and you just manage to make it through it.
Well, about the point where you start to realize that you should run, you're already like,
Halfway through.
I'm already in it.
Yeah.
I've burned all of my spells. Like, I might as well just see what happens.
I can just
feel
keep,
like I can make
I
it
can
a
just
little
keep
bit.
walking back and forth between the two of you and dumping potions down your throat.
If we
Bonking us with
hadn't
the
cracked
healing
out the
rod.
water, would they have still attacked us?
So, no, actually. It specifically was a Fey trap. to.
Ah.
It was searching for
Well,
water.
my bad, guys.
those
my bad.
Yep.
My bad. The person who has no moisture content. Oh, that was painful.
That was fun.
And that wasn't even anything that I had planned for the evening either. That was Torrey said something and I went, oh, this would be an interesting thing to happen. So I kind of just like spun it up on the fly and I'm looking through all of the other stuff that I have for this adventure and I'm like, we might have to cut some of this.
Preston's just gonna be sitting here
Yeah.
waiting.
On his own, like back to the
my compadres will be back soon.
yeah. We'll go back to the court, and they'll be like in the middle of some very boring
And your character
cross-examination.
wins,
He's
and
gonna
he'll turn
roll.
and we'll be gone.
Yes.
He's gonna roll a stealth and slip away, and they're not gonna even notice because it's the Fae, and they'll be like, they'll just be monologuing and arguing back and forth. He's like,